Hello and welcome to DnD Riiga session 77. We have been gone for almost 2 months, but now we're back. Thank you Spiral the Proto and Hollow Hollow for subscriptions. And we're going to start off, no one can hear you guys yet, with the recap because no one remembers what's going on in a manner of speaking. And you're all audible. Julius, what the heck happened last time?
Right. So last session took place just after we managed to assault Red Temple. And we were mostly discussing initially what we're going to do next, because we managed to strike both the Red Temple and kill the Eldesar, Father Baldwar. And we also managed to obtain the Ether Liturgy tome from the library of Institute, Carson's Institute. So at first we were mostly going over what our next action would be, because we currently believe to have the upper hand against the mayor and Otrillis, both our main enemies in this city. And we were considering launching an assault on Mayor's Manor. So you could consider it a main decisive strike on our enemy. I don't think we reached the conclusion that perhaps it would be best to attack at morning, I believe. But meanwhile, I remember that Aelmar went to meet with our hired mercenary who switched sides recently. Cadelvalier, I believe was her name.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. The person we've been calling the Vermeer.
Yeah, I mean, some of us cannot pronounce her name. I remember Atlas, but some of us are better at this. Anyway, so Aylmar went with Alina to meet the Vermeer. And I believe they were able to confirm that Gora, Ruha's father, is not the White Scorpion. That was one of the things they learned. And also the Vermeer seemed to have insinuated that both Trillis and White Scorpion are one and the same, but she wasn't. She didn't give a certain reply. It was more of a leading on. She also gave some advice on our plan to attack the mayor's manor and suggested it might be a bit unwise given that there are still many allies within the city that are loyal or at least working with the White Scorpion and the mayor. Oh yeah, also before they met, I believe Satsuka was able to talk to 13, the assassin. I don't quite remember what the conclusion of their
12
was. 12, fuck, not 13.
She got another one.
Yeah, she got another one. I just didn't know. Yeah, Satsuka was able to talk with 12, an famous assassin still roaming around the streets that she freed from the prison. And I believe she asked 12 for assistance in our assault on the mayor's manor. I don't remember if she agreed or I remember that she was opposed to joining us directly, but I don't know if she agreed to provide any any assistance in terms of like surveying the area or anything.
She did, and I asked her to survey the red temple.
Yes.
I see. So yes, 12 happened, Vermeer happened, and then when all came back to our rooms, we managed to open the small safe box from the underground of Red Temple that belonged to Baldwar, and it turned out to have a sending stone inside of it. And Flamebearer managed to attune in the time that Aylmar was gone. So, as we were discussing our plans for tomorrow, I believe our session cut off at the moment when Flamebearer was contacted via a sending stone from the other side.
Now,
By
who are
someone
you?
asking.
Or something like,
No,
who
it
might
was
you
like,
be?
Who might you be? Yeah. It's
Mhm.
like, who might you be?
All right. Does anybody want
Yes, I
to
thought
add
it was a
anything on?
cliffhanger.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyone want to tack anything onto that summary? Hello, Bleachy Boy.
I think it's important to note that that Alma has been in contact with the
High
High
Palisar,
Palisar
of course.
by Sending Stone, negotiating the attack that they're planning to do against the mayor. And generally, at the moment, it's like they're going to at the moment they're considering providing a distraction tomorrow morning. Alma's asked to meet with the High Palisar, but has been denied this. And he's just, he hasn't been getting many answers from...
Less and less words.
Yes. The last thing he was going to do, my first action this campaign was to send a message back to him to say, signal with your sending stone when your distraction begins.
Didn't you use 4 messages already?
This will be my 4th message.
Oh, okay.
I have counted.
Oh yeah, perhaps you didn't manage before the session ended, because I remember you mentioning that you're gonna use your last.
Yes,
charge.
but Trajan said leave it till next session, and here we are.
Yeah, your last message to them was, if we pursue the mayor, it could be destabilizing. Do you wish for us to proceed? Are there safeguards in place? And the reply was, proceed as discussed. Yes. Yes, indeed. Cool. Anyone want anything else?
Flame bearer's name is Frank.
You don't know that? Dennis, I think your picture your picture is not working. Is that just me?
Gone. No, it's gone.
Just reselect it in the drop down, Dennis.
Flame bearer said, and I quote, "Let me be Frank." And
Oh, wow.
Dennis?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said?
Just wait.
You just woke
Sorry?
up?
I just went and go get my lunch.
Your picture at the bottom of Roll20 is not
It's still
working.
playing.
Can you... Yeah, thank you. Perfect.
Nice.
Centralized CI. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel viewers, followers. Use chatbots. Prices lower than any competitor. Lower prices than any competitor?
Wow.
Oh my god.
What a steal.
That's amazing. That deal is so good, I'm telling Twitch.
That's a Damascus steel.
Alright.
Wow, T. Wow.
Damn, that's amazing.
Oh, you like that?
You couldn't tell by my voice.
How do I...
Wow, see. Oh.
What?
Hey, you're an idiot. Did anybody tell you before?
Who's he talking to?
Well, I wonder why you were the person to ask. Out of all the people, only you responded. Curious, peculiar. Oh no, I shouldn't say peculiar.
And banned. Alright, are they gone? I don't remember how to Twitch. Just make short, repetitive
That's fine,
motions
just
back and
sprinkle
forth.
some salt over an open wound.
Nice.
Wait, don't hold.
Okay.
Don't drop any frames. Hold them.
We are... Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, so... Let's get into it. Flamebearer, you just received the message. Just now, all of a sudden. You've had a moment to process it. Now I'm going to ask you before anything else happens, would you like to reply to this message?
Yes, I would, but I have like mechanical question in terms of my knowledge.
Yes.
Am I familiar with sending stones in general?
Give me an arcana check. Give me a banana check.
Okay, I will give arcana check. Public. You know, they have advantage. No. It's a 14.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Alright, so like, I'm not too surprised. I know that, you know, I have a few charges and one very important
Yeah, you're not
question.
like, where did that voice come from?
Yeah, just making sure because I don't know how much of a common item they are.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of the voice, right?
Yes.
Because those are technically, you know, you ask us to write a message every time, you know, we send one. Is the voice actually a voice of the person, or is it like some, you know, neutral flavored? Because I remember you asked Virgil to roll persuasion when he added some nuance in terms of intonation to his message once. So I just wanted to know if it's just voice or it's
Good
the person's
question.
voice.
Hello, Silan. Welcome. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm just gonna double check
All right.
right now. I don't really feel like starting off the game with a mistake like that.
That would be a way to start the new year.
It's been 21 days.
The sending spell, that's what I thought. Okay. Sending. Oh, you can't hear me
It's
now.
more of a receiving stone, I'll have you know.
Shut up. Okay. Short message. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a light. Recognizes you as the sender if it knows you. So it doesn't say it's in your voice. What I would say is, if you are familiar with the voice, you know. If you're not familiar with the voice, it'll be like how people deform their voice when they're making like a ransom call or something like that. Like it's unrecognizable.
Okay.
That
Fair enough.
makes sense to
Fair
me.
enough.
So this voice to you is not recognizable. You know that.
Okay. What about the intonation? Sorry, it's a small technical thing, but just for the sake of my reply, like, is it mostly just conveyed in the same way, or
Is it
does
rhetorical or
impact
something?
How I want to convey. No, I'm asking more in terms of knowing about the sending stones. You know, if I were to try to convey like being in a hurry, or you know, being short of breath, or you know, anything. If
I don't think any of that kind of
being
nothing
pleased.
bodily will be conveyed, in my opinion.
Okay. Nice, good to know. In this case, that's all the knowledge I need, and I indeed will be replying.
Yep.
And in terms of what happens, I just want to note that how did I forgot how to. Okay.
You can just type it to me if you want. You don't have to say it.
No.
to
I
the
wanted
party.
to rotate my token. I forgot to rotate tokens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I want to mention that Flamebearer will be standing up and facing towards the wall. Yes, as it happens.
Okay. Flamebearer is in the naughty corner.
Getting a call. Yeah, getting a call, guys. Need to take that. Okay, yeah, I'm
Sure.
gonna type you a message. 1 second.
Are you trying to disguise that you're like receiving this message, or are you just sort of like dismissing, giving yourself a shield of privacy? Because I don't think.
I'm not trying to
Yeah, the stone.
disguise anything. No, it's
Yeah,
more,
okay.
It's more of a like indication. Yeah.
Okay. I did not just say that.
I mean, it's not like I. Bum, 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 bum. This sounds. Wait, let me just count words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like Virgil. I'm not gonna use 25 or 25. Okay. Okay. that's
I
what I'm
paid
saying.
for the whole 25 words. I'm using the whole 25 words.
Oh, you're so Polish.
Polish is in the European country.
Yes.
Okay.
Cultural wise.
So how Australians justify speeding. If you pay for the whole speedometer, you should use the whole speedometer.
Interesting. Intriguing. Of course, sending isn't a back and forth conversation, so there's going to be a pause no matter what happens. You guys have a minute to interact in real time while I just quickly look into something.
Just to make sure, does the pause account for me standing? Like, is the pause during me standing in the facing the wall, or am I free to talk to them?
Yes. Yep.
Just to clarify, was there any visual signal that Flamebearer was contacted aside from him turning away?
No, you would need to cast something like detect magic. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. No, there's
All right.
no.
In which case, you just turn to the wall for a while. Flamebearer, are you okay?
Yeah. Flamebearer will slowly turn back around towards the party. You can see. Nobody needs to roll anything for this. You can very clearly see strongly displeased grimace on his face. Like, imagine if someone just had to stack their hands into a huge steaming pile of shit. It's, you know, it's like one eye squinted, like a distorted mouth, a tension across the whole face. It's like very clearly something unpleasant. He has experienced something unpleasant.
What
I'm
what
going to-
happens?
I'm going to answer Aylmar. I believe I might have tricked the enemy. I've just been contacted.
By their sending stone. What did they say?
How do you
Did
know
they
of the sending stone? You actually don't know even opened the thing.
All right, I wasn't there. How have you been contacted? You
Yes.
haven't left this room.
Ah, true. You have not been informed. We have managed to open the safe box from the underground from the Red Temple. It has revealed inside of it to have a sending stone.
And you attuned to it.
That is correct. I do
So,
not see any harm from doing so.
well,
Anything
there
we
isn't
can just learn.
normally anything attached to them that indicates when someone attaches or detaches from it, so I can't see the harm. But you were contacted, you say. Did the person think you were Father Baldwin?
I do not believe so. I was asked about my identity.
They know you're not Father Baldwin if they're asking who you are.
Perhaps they already know that Father Baldur is deceased.
Did you say anything back to them?
Yes. You see, I have told them I have stolen this object from you guys, and I am willing to trade information in exchange for security.
Why would you do that? To
Well,
gain
you
more
see,
information?
We are planning an attack tomorrow. This could prove to be either a vital source of destruction, or possibly a leeway into more advantageous position over Mayor and Otrelis.
You make a good point.
I am not confident he will bite, but from what you have told me, with your conversation with Vermeer, the mayor seems to consider us a major threat, and he doesn't have a grasp on our location nor any conclusive information about us. So he should be desperate.
Well, if you've given them something, they might be trying to contact you again. I want to contact the High Palisar one last time on my sending stone, but I'll wait until your conversation with the other one is finished first.
Yes. So far, I have not received a follow-up. Fuck, if I was Azan, I would stand on the chair just to get, but
Better reception.
pick up the stone in the air. Yeah, better
Stand beside the
better
window.
signal.
Okay. You guys can continue to talk. Nothing yet.
In the meantime, I wanted to know because I remember that you have made some allies within the city. I just wanted to confirm that besides the High Palisar and the wait, in character, did Satsuka ever mention exactly who her secret contact is? Because I think she didn't, right?
You mentioned it to everyone else, but not the Flame Bearer.
Okay, yeah, okay. Satsuka's assistant. Besides those two people, are there any other that you have managed to ally with over the time you spent within the city?
The Matthew guy.
Matthew
Excuse
Guy,
me?
Ruha. Your capacity for language never ceases to amaze me. We briefly allied with one Nicolier Beaumont, who is an archaeologist interested in Vesdor Castle. His bodyguard was named Matthew. We currently don't think either of them are still in the city. They both got moved on to Vesdor Castle itself.
I see. I am just making sure, because tomorrow's assault might... I would like to tie all the loose knots possible. If we can gather any advantage in any way, that would be to our best interest.
There is the Murmurs, no?
What?
You know, their camp outside the city. Well,
I
the
never had
fighters.
I never had the
basically.
pleasure of meeting them, I'm afraid.
Oh, the
Oh.
gypsy.
Yes, yes.
You can't say
That's Ruha, that's racially insensitive. Ruha gets
They-
cancelled.
No, that's not the problem. That's besides the point. He can be as he wants, but doesn't exist. The term doesn't exist.
How do
Yes,
you
it
know?
doesn't exist.
Gypsy, short for Egyptian, from
Yeah, Egypt is a thing in Riga, of course.
That's right. What a mess up, guys. That wasn't a real word.
the Murir is the word you're looking for.
Murir, yeah.
He said Murmur.
Murmir.
she's foreign. Give her a break.
Amimir.
Had I have Murir over in
Mimir.
Mimir. From Norse mythology?
a mirror,
Don't worry.
What's
silver
Mimir?
mirror.
Well, there are the
That-
Mimir, but they're not really explicitly connected to us.
But if anything goes wrong, you know, we can always stay with them. They said no.
Yes. He had the dog. We saved the dog. The dog might help us.
I believe it was a horse, and it was more
Ruka.
equivalent to a big cat.
It's a big cat.
Ruka,
Wasn't it
your
like a-
erratic behaviors are something I must question. Could I ask you a personal question?
I'm sorry, I can't talk.
You broke it.
Why? What happened?
The dog bit was
What's
just
it?
too stupid. He couldn't.
Ask me.
It's a miracle how we ever get anything done.
Shut up, shut up. There's an important conversation. Okay. Are you an animal that can turn into human, or a human that can turn into animal?
Trajan, what
We are
is it?
still figuring
That's
out
a good
that bit.
question.
Is it a good question?
Roll looks really puzzled right
It's a
now.
really
It's
good
like,
question. What makes it a good question in your eyes?
I've never thought about it.
You learned how to turn into animals, which means that you didn't start as an animal
But how do I know that I didn't?
because you didn't know how to
learn to turn
turn
into a
into
human.
animals.
I could have lost my memory.
Okay.
This is a tea moment.
Maybe I was an animal and then I learned to turn to a
Do you have like schizophrenic on your character sheet somewhere and I just didn't notice?
This is a big kitchen soup moment if ever I saw one.
It's not under your... No, with your 19 wisdom, you know the answer.
Yes.
It's not a yes or no question.
Is that what our party is? 6 guys plus Trajan role playing as Ruha's wisdom stat.
Yes.
Holy shit, that's so accurate. Nothing more true about this party has ever been said.
Human. Well, it's really confident.
They just sound like an alien.
We speak human language, yes. Why are you asking? Detroit become human.
But note that I agree with the premise. I don't accept the premise. I just answered the question.
Scar can become animal.
Is the sending stone buzzing yet?
Oh,
Where are the quick actions, Trey?
I need a minute.
I just want to distance myself from this conversation as much as possible.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
mean, Scar
That's
can
fair.
become animal was good.
He's gonna,
Oh.
Alright, alright. I am asking because I want to know if I should treat you in any special way. Or if I should consider you more akin to a beast than a human. You know, after all, your behaviors are quite unusual.
What do you mean by that?
Was that
What is the
Elma?
difference between I just
What
said
was
a
that?
dog instead
was-
of a cat?
That was Aelmar coughing, and that's actually roleplay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Well, Alma, you have to admit you're kind of erratic.
Indeed, you are.
Well, Ruha, you have to admit you're kind of erratic.
No, are you okay?
Is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna stand in this room and talk for 4 hours, waiting for the mysterious voice to go back.
Whatever.
This is peak D&D, what do you mean?
I personally don't think my behavior is that erratic. I take calculated risk. Like turning into the horse.
How do you calculate those risks, though?
It's a
Will a
blind
horse fit in
process.
his room?
All right. Let's just calm down.
I'm done. Can we stop here? Oh, fuck.
How does this happen?
Oh. Okay.
Well, Mr. DM, you're not being very professional and composed right now. I would
No.
like a refund.
We just built up 2 hours of shenanigans. 2 hours? 2 months. Same thing. Oh, fuck. Okay. Flamebearer. Make a wisdom save.
Oh, still, that was not the
Make a wisdom save.
turn of events. So. Okay, I guess I can make a wisdom save for you. 14.
14. Is there anything you can do to help this save? Just out of curiosity.
I can see. I do know.
Asking for a friend.
I summon a martyr to help him.
Asking for an enemy.
Not this one.
Excuse
I
me.
could technically cast Bless, but I don't think that counts. I mean, that would take an action.
Hmm. Okay. Um. Actually, come to think of it, you don't know that this is happening to you anyway. 14. Okay. I swear I'm good at math. That.
I believe.
Music swell. Okay.
What's the worst that can happen? You know, I'm experienced with making new characters.
I'm curious, Trajan, can you even do anything negative over Ascending Stone?
Who says it's ascending stone?
Well,
Their Arcana checks from earlier?
No, who says that the effect is from the sending stone?
Ah,
Ah,
That was a very lowercase scream.
is he
Okay.
inflamed?
Haha, funny.
Because you said the music swells like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. What a timely joke.
I was muted back then, so I couldn't say it.
Oh, I see.
I actually said it, but no one reacted, and it was like I was muted.
Nice. Okay. Continue.
ominous.
I don't want to continue.
Flamebearer is not aware of anything changing.
All right. I did not get any response. Okay.
Nope, not at the moment.
Very well. I'm going to use my... It's nearly time for us to be thinking of sleeping, so I'm going to use my last Sending Stone charge to ask the High Palisade to send us a signal. So is that
Signal.
okay?
Is he going to assist us in the assault?
He is. He's going to... He's going to cause a distraction for us. So I'm going to ask him to signal us when the distraction begins. So Trajan, I'd like to send this message to the High Palisade. And before anyone asks, it's only 8 words long. Actually, I do want to change it to make it slightly longer.
Let's put more in.
You have to use all the words.
No, I don't.
What a ripoff.
Let's put in like Happy New Year's messages from all of us.
Alright, that's my message, Trajan.
Sure. Alright. I love you guys not hearing what I'm typing now.
Merry Nicodemus.
We just heard.
High Palisade.
Nick Anonymous. I love it.
Nick Anonymous. Nick Anonymous.
And Nick Anonymous
Nixmas.
That's another thing that we don't know about Riiga. What are the holidays? Actually, come to think of it, what are the days? Does Riiga operate on the 7-day week?
I believe this came up and Trajan was like, just leave it.
I know, I'm the one who brought it up last time. I'm hoping for answers this time.
What happened? I wasn't listening.
You didn't elaborate on the Regan calendar system.
Yep, moving on.
Yeah, I told you. It's working. Yeah, the calendar is working.
Is it though?
The sun rises and sets, people count it. That's all you need to know.
It is day, and we've just been counting since the darkness ended.
Yeah. Well, they count them in years. Years of
How long is a year?
it is, yes.
How many days? Are there months?
You get this message.
It's the High Palisade explaining the calendar system.
Okay. I need to go.
Let me change one word.
You need to go.
Was it in character or out of character? I'm worried.
No, it's in character. I'm sorry. I will have to leave you. I have to go. There's something I need to take care of.
Do you need assistance?
I do not need assistance. It's a short walk. I will be back as soon as I will be back as soon as I can.
Is it not dangerous to go somewhere by yourself, no?
No, I should be okay.
I can become a cat and then follow you.
I would rather if you didn't follow me. This shouldn't be. It shouldn't take long.
If it shouldn't, I can become an animal.
No, Ruha, it's okay. It's just something that needs to be done alone.
Okay.
This is the first time in a few days I've had some downtime. Believe me, I have something I need to do. Here, take these, and I'll hand to Satsuka my ring of radiant resistance. What? And the rest of Baldwar's rings.
Just a handful of
Is it
rings.
family business?
I'll also hand him my I'll also hand her my unidentified potion.
Mm-hmm. Getting this, Daz?
So what was the rings?
There's just 4 unidentified rings that came from Father Baldwar.
Okay, so there's all unidentified for all the rings.
Yes, there's 1 ring of radiant resistance.
Should be an actual item in the compendium.
And the unidentified potion, right?
Yes, and an unidentified potion. The one I got from Baldwar.
So 4 unidentified rings, ring of radiant resistance, and unidentified potion. Got it.
Oh, and you might need this. I'll hand you over the Red Temple underground key.
Another thing to add.
Pardon?
Just getting that written down real quick.
Yep.
I wanted to get a look at Aelmar.
You look at Aemar.
Yeah, like a expression, you know.
Give me an insight check.
I'd also like to do that.
Sure.
Yes, I am the best at this. Let me see an insight.
Ruha, I take it you're also inciting Aelmar?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Aylmar? Virgil? How... how much of this are you trying to be discreet about? How much are you trying to control yourself?
Alma's not trying to hide the fact that he has to go,
Yeah.
and he's not trying to hide the fact that he wants to go, but he is trying to be rather discreet about how, for lack of a word, confused he is. Like, this is a very similar attitude towards. He's trying to predict a very similar attitude towards when he went to look for Ra'artan, but less angry.
Okay, give me a
Like, just
deception check.
something I need to do. Something I need to do.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna listen. Oh.
I crit fail.
Okay. And still a 1. All 3 of you notice that Aylmar seems confused and concerned. It doesn't seem like Aylmar knows what's going on. He says that when he says this is something that needs to be done alone, there's a lot of uncertainty in his voice, like he doesn't even know what he's doing. It doesn't give you the impression that he's not being himself, it's just the impression that he doesn't know what's going on, and this has really thrown him completely out of his usual focus. Devluna, thanks for subscribing.
I think that's all the things I have to give you, Satsuka. I just know that with the High Palace out of the way, if I don't return in time, you may need to get back into... You may need to get back into the Red Temple in a hurry. I think that's all I have for you.
Elma, is it family business? Wanna watch his reaction?
In a way, it's family business. The High Palacer has asked me to come to the White Castle to look over Ra'artan's body and to give him last rites, and I owe him that much. But I wasn't expecting the opportunity to be able to do this, so I'm very grateful.
Sure. Have fun.
All right.
All right.
I don't...
Is everything you want to hand over for now? You keeping the sending stone? Hello?
I'm just going to... I will leave the room. Satsuka, could you come with me? I just want to talk with you briefly before I go. I'll return as soon as I can, everyone. We need to move on the mayor's manor, and it's better to strike while the iron is hot. Make sure you find somewhere that Zarak can be looked after. I don't want him in this room by himself, even if he only stays with Henrik during the day. Okay?
Alright, but you shouldn't be gone for long.
I shouldn't be gone for long, but Zarak's our biggest liability here. I'll be back. Don't wait up for me. I'll be back before the morning.
I like to imagine he actually walks nervously around the room as he's
that was me stepping around Satsuka just to so I can actually see all of you. I'll be back before the morning.
Alright, make sure to rest in the meantime.
I will.
All right, you going to the yard?
Yes.
Okay.
know a place to put Sirach and ideas.
There's still smoke in the sky from the riots, I imagine.
I think it's too dark to see it unless there's actual fire burning.
There's definitely a smoky smell in the sky,
All right.
in the air.
Also, take this, Satsuka. And I won't mention what it is out loud, because I know what Caleb's ears are like. But I
Sure.
drop the sending stone into Satsuka's palm.
Gotcha. Okay, Satsuka,
I
you have
don't-
the Sending Stone.
I don't know how long this is going to take, Satsuka, but I do want to be back by the morning. But I'm going to the High Palisar, so if I want to talk to him, I can just talk to him. If he needs to talk to you guys or you need to talk to him, use the Sending Stone.
I see.
Whatever you do, don't give the Sending Stone to anybody else. You're the one I trust the most with it. Sorry.
Hey,
I mentioned
Azam
this
is dead.
conversation. Remind your... Actually, let me redo that sentence. Don't give it to anyone else. You're the one I trust with it. I won't actually mention what it is by name at any point in this conversation.
Sure. I've added it onto your tallies here, Satsuka. Under your firecrackers. How many uses does it have left? Today?
I'll tell him it doesn't have any uses left for today,
Oh.
but it'll refresh in the morning.
I see. I'll make sure to do it.
Keep your eye on Flamebearer. I'm not sure I completely trust him at the moment. Magic
I'll
is
keep-
moving in strange ways.
I'll keep
Alright.
moving on things while you're gone.
I'll tell the guard that I'm going into the sewers.
Understood.
I'd like to,
And-
while I'm out here, I'd like to look at the sky and see what time it is.
Sure thing. Alright, Elmar is going down. The time? It is cloudy. It is... I'm pretty sure when we left off, it was only just getting dark.
Early afternoon. Yeah.
So, like a rough estimate, like time wise, like around 5 p.m. or so.
Later than that. It's like, say like 6 or 7. Something like that.
And you need 6 hours for a long rest, right?
8.
8. Okay. I haven't points then. I'm just gonna head back inside.
Sure. I'll just drag you through. All right.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Would I be able to tell whether the Sending Stone has any uses left, or
That's a good question. Give me 1 sec.
okay?
Spooky music. It doesn't say anything about knowing how many uses it has, so I will say that you do know that currently it has 1 out of 4.
I see.
All right. Do you want to explain it, Virgil, or shall I?
Sorry, explain what?
Why this is happening?
Alright. Out of character reason this is happening is I just started full-time work. I plan to come back, but I'm also planning my wedding at the moment. I'm getting married in 9 weeks from today. So I plan to be back after my
Nice.
honeymoon finishes, so that'll be in about the session that starts in about 10 weeks. It's just easiest to have Aylmar go now, because it's sort of a breaking point and it gives you some story reason as opposed to having to puppet him for so long. So I'm not leaving the campaign, but I'm going to be away for a while. So I'm sorry if any of you really
Kinda
like
crazy.
Aylmar,
Wow.
Yeah.
but
Kinda
it's
crazy.
been. But I will miss you guys a lot, and if I ever have a couple of free hours, I probably will pop into sessions to eavesdrop on you, but that's about
10
it.
weeks of
Nice.
Rottens body? What are you going to do with the body for that long?
For all I know, you guys are gonna have like 10 hours pass in that time.
They're gonna ferment together. What do you mean?
When he
We'll
comes back, it'll just have been a
see.
day.
Yeah, it could be.
Just-
Could be day.
just
Could be another
remember-
forest.
Just remember all the normal Virgil things he says in a session. Ruha, you idiot. Ruha, you moron. Ruha, you nincompoop. And
Don't worry, I'll have anime flashbacks.
Has he ever said nincompoop?
Low budget anime repeated scenes.
Can I just get those clips on a soundboard? And I'll just play them. And only Riiga can
yeah,
hear.
With like
Virgil in
a lot of
box,
reverb,
yeah.
so that
Nice.
it's clear.
Okay. So,
Oh, yeah. Virgil out for a while, I guess.
obviously without Aylmar here, you're welcome to stay for this session as long as you like, Virgil. But we'll be continuing as far as we can. I might try and get a cameo in to up the numbers a bit over the next coming weeks. See how that goes.
Wow. Just a list of 20 people getting shorter by
20
one.
people.
Yes. So I'm also not going to try and attend as often as I can, just because it's more realistic if I don't know things.
That's fair.
Of course.
Someone in chat says congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's... I got fitted for my suit today, so it's starting to feel really like, oh my gosh, it's
yeah.
actually happening.
Oh, that's exciting. That's cool. You're becoming the real
Any-
Aylmar.
One
Yeah.
step closer to fatherhood.
Yes. One step
I can't
closer.
believe it.
Amazing. Okay.
Could I ask a favor before I go?
What's that?
Could I, if I want to drop in, could you give me visibility on one of their tokens so I can still drop into Roll20 and watch, even if it's just Setsuka or something?
we can talk about that.
All right, no worries. In which case, I will not intrude any longer. So I keep
You're
my
not
out
an
of character noise nice and
intrusion.
separate.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh my god.
All right. Don't try not to die. I'd like most of you to be alive when I come back. Ruha, I could take or leave, but I'd like most of you to be alive when I come back.
Well, Riha's
All right.
permanently an animal when you come back.
Okay, I'll
Alright.
remember you, Virgil.
Returning to his native state.
See you, Virgil.
See ya.
See you
Have fun with
soon.
your life.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
What a swell guy.
This is so sad. It's okay, he'll be back.
Please
He's not gone
What a
forever.
twist!
Yeah.
But he said it wasn't in. I said he thought it wasn't out of character when I. It felt like
What the?
it felt like it was Virgil speaking. But...
The words were in character, but yes. Yeah, obviously that was a little bit forced, but I had to get him out for several weeks so that things can go on. So, Aylmar has gone through. Whether you guys want to continue with your plan, or whether you want to sit and sort of process that for a minute and figure out what you want to do in/out of character. Either way, it's over to you guys until I make something happen.
Wow.
Out of character, like, I know I don't need to wait and look for Aylmar, but in character, Satsuka still is going to want to do that. So I'm just going to...
Yes,
so Satsuka's going to be attuning to the Sending Stone and sleeping early.
Sure, okay. That's so you can spend a short rest now to do it, or you can do it, I'm pretty sure you can attune as part of your long rest.
Oh, even if I'm asleep.
That depends. I mean, it's still early if you guys want to do something else. It depends whether you want to still get up really early to go attack the thingy, or whether you want to change that up a bit now that you're down one. Something you guys can figure out.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about addressing this, because, like, technically, in character, we expect him to be back.
Okay, so given his abysmal deception before, Ruha, Alina, Satsuka, you get the feeling that he also wasn't quite being that truthful. He may be gone a bit longer than what he said. He was possibly trying to reassure you there with some white lies.
Wow.
Okay, what
Well-
should we do now?
Now that he's gone, there is still one issue left to resolve. It appears that the Standing Stone I have on me has one use left. Do you guys believe I should spend it? I could try to urge whoever is on the other side to give me a reply.
My mother always said, shaking the same tree twice does not give different fruit.
Oh, very wise.
Oh,
Rihanna is
yes, my
wisdom when
mother
he
was
sees
very
it.
wise.
Thank in wisdom. Very wise.
That is very good. I agree with your mother, Alina.
Yes.
I do not see how that is relevant. The stone has 1 of 4 uses left. That means it was used before. The person on the other end would know that I have a charge left. If I do not use it, I will not seem desperate, and I have said that I am possibly in danger.
It still seems like the same tree to me.
It would seem that your animalistic nature is taking over.
What do you think? Animals are stupid?
I was referring to the affinity to the trees.
Oh, my father also
Oh,
used to
shit.
say. My father also used to say, a deal is the best when
Can your father?
Your
start
father
over?
used to stutter?
No, I'm remembering. Give me a moment.
Alright then. Present it
From
when
the
you
top,
remember.
please.
Atlas trying to make up a fucking common wisdom phrase.
actually.
Yeah, in character, I'm looking at you, nothing else.
A deal is always best when
Are you trying to tell a joke?
The laugh wasn't in character.
What did a
I
gill?
Shut
should call
up.
myself.
What do you mean by a gill is always best? What is a gill?
no. A deal is always best when there's only one more chance.
What is a deal?
Deal. You know, like I go to the market to get a deal. You know.
Ah, okay.
A pickle.
Ah.
How is that saying relevant?
You know, if I suppose there is only one more chance to talk to you, then
It is on
they
my
would
end.
want.
The reply does not cost a charge.
Hmm.
I still don't think.
Are you
we
sure
should
you're
tell-
familiar with the sending stones?
Yes, it you know, sends. It sends a message with the stone, no?
I do not know if I wish to discuss this further with you.
I'll sort of turn away. I think I'm on a chair. I'll just sort of turn away and start reading my book. Yeah, I think there's a chair here. Yeah, look, it's right there.
I believe there is a chair, so there should be. Power of the RP.
There is a chair here. That is true. I'll just
And
sort of
it's confidence,
look
of
away and read
course.
my book I have.
Okay, I will slowly walk over to the other two people.
Important question. What did you even send with the sending stone today? Did you send it today? or-
Female man of faith. What the fuck is this
Hey,
typo?
honest error. Honest mistake.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I didn't say
Uh,
explicitly what I said, word by word, but I communicated that I lied to the person on the other end about having stolen the sending stone from you guys, and that I am willing to trade information for security, protection.
Did people ask you why you did that?
Yes, Elmer asked me why I did that.
What did you say you did that?
Again, I don't remember word for word, but it was mostly about trying to find another angle for distraction tomorrow. Because if the mayor is desperate for any information on us, right, then he's likely to bite anything he can. So this is more like, you know,
Oh,
additional
the
deception.
mayor?
Like whoever, like obviously, whoever was
Oh wait,
communicating with Father
I'm
Baldur.
I'm our word. Okay, this is the sending stone that we got from
Yeah, you are
Baldur.
retarded, very much.
No,
Yes,
what is it?
what other
Don't say that
sending
on
stone would I
Twitch.
fucking have on me?
Don't look. I have moments. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You have lots of moments. If the entirety of the timeline of our time was comprised of your moments, then
I have 60
humanity
moments
would
in a
never leave the
minute.
cave.
Okay.
Just letting you know. You're the antithesis of progress. But okay. Yes, now you're caught up to speed. So I'll once again address people looking towards Caleb, Satsuka, and Ruha, because yes, after the last statement that Alina provided, I have lost faith in her. In her ability to provide advice. What about you guys? Do you believe that I should use the remaining charge?
You say what though?
I am not sure yet. I was thinking I could appear more desperate, like I am being pursued.
That doesn't make any sense. You got
If
that
it was
stone from Bold.
discovered,
You got that stone from Boldward. And
no,
then
I have told them that I have stolen it from you guys.
yeah, but is it Boldward stone?
It was on his own desk. Whoever it belonged to, was associated with Untemplars.
Yes, but you don't know who the person on the other side is.
Of course I do not. I did not recognize the voice.
Exactly. Why do you still talk to him?
Because we need to know who that person is. We could possibly lure them out. Depending on how desperate they are to get their hands on information. I will admit I am not best suited to the art of deception, so I probably shouldn't be handling the mission itself. However, I am willing to set it up.
I think this could be a good idea. Yes, you could say like, I am selling the stone. And you will never get the information. And then he might be convinced.
I
I am afraid I am not sending the message to you. So this might not convince them.
yeah, if Ruha thinks it's a good idea, that might be a bad idea.
Well,
Couldn't hurt to try and send a message again.
Sorry, what did you say? I think I missed it.
Said it couldn't hurt to try and send a message again. As for what's assumed, I'm not entirely sure there.
Right, mate. If you don't want to buy my information, I will get more money selling the stone.
That
I
So,
would rather
this is
not
your last
take the angle
chance.
of
And
threatening.
goodbye. What?
Bro, this is like some fucking Indian scammer shit. Like, you have to buy this as best opportunity. You have to buy best opportunity. Best opportunity. Last chance. Last chance. Bro, what the fuck is your marketing fucking campaign?
It's not that bad.
say from Microsoft.
I am not a Microsoft employee. No. Fuck. Ruha, listen. I think it would be best if I appear to be on bad side of you guys. This way we have a common enemy with the Untemplars. I was thinking I could send a message saying that I am currently not in a safe position, not in a safe place, and I will message them again tomorrow.
Okay, I see.
I still don't think that's a good idea.
I do not see any harm coming from it. Even if they do
Well-
realize it is a lie, they have no way of acting on it. We are not revealing any additional information. They are already aware that we were the ones behind the strike on the Red Temple. The riots are in the other part of the city, and they do not have access to Red Temple easily. Those are common people.
Right. If you did tell him. No, but what do you mean to set up a meet or something? What is the goal?
I believe we could go two ways. One way would be to deceive them into our next move, into telling them what our next move is. The other way would be to possibly set up a meeting, yes. See if we can lure them out of their hiding spot. try to learn something of them.
Well,
I do
today
not
that would be
expect
hard.
the... Of course, that's why I will say that I will message them tomorrow.
Oh shit, I thought that's what you said today.
Mm,
Wow. Incredible.
how to lure? Did you say you want to lure them out?
Yes, if I can possibly arrange a meeting.
Why? Why even a meeting?
Depending on the severity of the situation, they might be willing to send one of their hirements if we capture them. Or perhaps not even capture, perhaps we could just track them back to their place. And additionally, if we were to lighten their defenses by making them send people that would what's the word? It would assist us with our assault. They are not aware we are planning to strike so soon.
Bro, if the strong people leave the place, then we will be able to strike better.
There is also a riskier angle. I don't know if I am too fond of the idea, but I will present it nonetheless. You see, we could feed them a piece of information that is actually true, but they do not possess it. They do not know we stole the ether turgy. If we were to tell them about the ether turgy being stolen, we would gain substantial amount of trust.
Trust. Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
You're gaining their trust. So we
I
don't.
could pretend that I overheard your discussions as I was stealing the stone.
Don't even say that. Well, what do you actually want to say on the show?
Wait, today, not much. There is only one charge left, and we have to set it up for tomorrow, regardless. I'm just willing to send one more message to assure them that I am in a desperate position, and we share a common enemy currently.
Sure.
I don't think that's. Why do you say that word? God damn it.
Which word in particular?
Why don't you just don't tell our situation entirely? Just give them information.
You realize that the stone is limited to a certain amount of words.
Yes,
I
just
do not
give
know
them
how I could
information.
convey all of this in a concise manner enough.
Don't convey anything, just convey some, well, true information.
I am not willing to expose our location, if that is what you are suggesting.
Nah, you know, the thing about you say, leaking some trustworthy information that doesn't ultimately matter, maybe?
Right. The only idea I could come up with is the ether tergiton that we stole. But that might be risky. I don't know if it is a card we should play yet.
Perhaps we could tell them about something that's already happened. Saying that you overheard that we were going to be heading to the Three Coins to see if someone was there. Maybe not saying Hinnick, but still checking nonetheless.
I am afraid I need to provide something verifiable. If I say that you are heading to the 3 coins, then not only does it imply that I am not being pursued, it also implies that they could possibly check. I would prefer to share something that is verifiable.
Itatorji seems fine. It doesn't reveal
I do
too
not need
much.
to share it today, of course. I am not too certain. We could have a vote if you wish.
No. Let's have a vote if we want to have a vote.
No, I don't like democracy. Holy shit. Whether I should reveal the information about Ether Tergy being stolen, or whether I should simply pretend to be pursued.
I personally think pretending to be pursued would be safer.
Alright. I can work with that.
Plus Easter.
What did you say? Actually, I have no idea what you said.
Okay, good. Go on.
You did not say okay, good, go.
Oops.
Okay. In that case, I believe I'm sending a message, Trader.
Sure. Type it to me.
Yeah. Well, once again, go face wall for a moment.
The ping was because I'm trying to figure out this new door feature. There's a door,
Oh, what is
Are you?
Door spotted.
but I can't lock them
Door
onto
stuck, door
grids,
stuck.
which is really annoying. And I don't know how to rotate them. So it seems cool, I just don't know how to use it.
You just gotta rotate it, Trajan. You know, you just gotta.
There's no selection things on it anywhere. It doesn't go on the grid.
Come on.
What kind of door doesn't go on grids?
Come on, Trajan.
I can lock it. Ah, no, you can't open it.
Rotate it.
I can hide it. You didn't find it. It's such a cool feature. How do I use it?
Can you draw one?
No, I just click down and it puts it down. There's no like drag or anything like that.
Perhaps you use the arrow keys to select a direction. I don't know.
Doesn't do anything.
Maybe.
Double click it, right click it. Can shift scroll, control, alt, nothing.
Perhaps you have to press the R key for rotate.
R?
Yes.
No?
Maybe it's Alt.
Alt? Alt what? Alt drag?
Alt
Does
and
nothing.
then
Alt scroll just zooms. I don't know, I'll play around with it later. That's just what I was doing off the thing.
Control W.
Control W? Just saying random shit. Wow, you just closed my
Control W
tab.
is my favorite.
Why would you do that? Well, game's cancelled.
oh no.
It's such a deja vu moment.
Good thing I have the window open twice, so it doesn't actually look like I left.
It's so tragic. Who would have?
Oh,
I didn't see this
who
coming.
who would delete tokens? Oh no. Did you send? No, you haven't.
No, sorry. I miscounted the words, so I have to shorten it a bit.
Dun, dun, dun. Bob.
So Trey, whenever you place down a door, is it just 2 little dots?
There are no dots. It is literally what you see here is the same as what I see. Except when I click on it, it comes up with a little window that says, actually I can just show you on the stream, can I? What information here is? Yeah, I think I can on stream.
But a Roll20
Color,
article about the
secret,
doors.
locked door open, that's all the options I get.
It's weird.
Yeah,
I'll send you the Roll20 article I found though for later.
sure.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Bless you.
Okay.
Switch to select mode. What? I'm in select mode. No such options appear. I don't know.
I sent a message, by the way.
Yes. Okay. Let's see.
Surely I will get a reply. So
Hmm. Hmm.
holy shit! I thought you you replied in Riga VTT.
No, I.
Oh, a roll? I instigated a roll. Okay, that's a success. Guys, I made the enemy roll.
I'm just doing it because I'm bored.
Wow. Okay. Just because Virgil left doesn't mean the campaign has to be boring.
Yes, it does. No immediate reply.
Understandable.
Have a nice day. Okay, so
Yeah, once again, as Flamebearer returns from facing the wall, you can see very similar image painted across his face. Visible disgust and discomfort.
so any reply?
That doesn't seem to be the case. I am
What's
not.
with the
I am not
face?
fully certain how long it could take for a reply, but I believe the time window has gone.
In that case, let's worry about other things, like where to put the rock during.
Wait, why did the stone make you so uncomfortable?
There is nothing uncomfortable about the stone. But I would rather
You-
not say.
You winced and you look like you had back pain.
Look, young man. Some matters are personal. I would rather not discuss it with people I do not trust yet.
Okay.
But I can assure you, It wasn't the stone. The stone itself is fine.
Is it brain magic? Do you have problem with the head magic?
No, I do not have. I do not know what is brain.
We know what a brain is. Come on.
Uh,
Yes, like spilling someone's brains out. Everyone knows what a brain is. Come on.
I mean, anyone with like at least 11 intelligence would know that the brain is an internal organ.
Okay, never mind.
I
retract
imagine
it.
in
Retract
real
that
time,
statement.
everyone, even the most like unknowledgeable people, would know. Like,
I mean,
I don't know. I had a. brain fart.
I'm pretty
For
sure
some
there
reason I
was a
assumed
time
that-
where they didn't realize the brain was the center of like thought. So whether the brain is significant
this was
enough
for
to
a
be
long
known commonly, that's a different question.
Yeah.
Gut
Yeah, they
magic.
didn't
Have
really
you had a
associate.
problem with gut magic?
So like everyone
Heart
would
magic.
everyone would know about a stomach and a heart because they're very visceral. You can feel them, what they're doing in the body. The brain is different, so it requires a bit more intelligence, I think. Not that this really matters. Keep talking.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I do not know what you mean by brain magic specifically, but no, I do not have trouble with any particular magic. Although I am not well versed in the arcane arts.
can I inside check that? All of it.
Not
like,
with that voice.
I don't know
Not
what
with
you
that
mean by
voice.
brain magic.
You fucking virgin.
I don't know. Like, I don't have a
16,
problem with
okay.
magic.
Roll to me.
Wow,
Flame
two.
bearer.
Mm.
Yeah.
What if I wanted to
Flame
roll
bearer.
to Lucha?
I'm not going to be able to make a ruling.
Oh, too bad.
Inside. What were the things that he said again?
I could describe it if you want.
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. At the beginning, when he mentions brain magic, you can see him raising an eyebrow. It doesn't. It seems like a genuine confusion to you. Like he just wasn't sure what you're trying to address. But as he went on, it just seemed like his gaze was pretty concentrated. You know, like he was clearly going over things and analyzing them in his head. There wasn't any stutter or any remarkable shift in his tone that would indicate that he's trying to alter his version of events. As far as you can tell, there was nothing suspicious about the way he presented his statements.
All right.
Very well.
Yes, perhaps we'll discuss it at another time. For now, I believe it is in our best interest to go to sleep early. Speaking of which, I'll pay a visit to the bathroom. I wish to wash myself.
Wish.
Wish.
Mm.
Unless anyone is
Eh.
stopping me.
Excuse
No,
me.
you can't go to the bathroom. You can't do it.
Would you perhaps would you like some soap? No? If you were going to wash yourself?
I have never used soup to clean my body.
No, soap. Like cleaning stuff, no?
I like to believe the accessories are in the bathroom itself. Would the Rook not provide them to To the people who are staying in it?
Hey, Trajan.
Hey,
I was in the
Amos.
bathroom not too
Yeah.
long ago. Is there other soap in there besides my own?
When you rent out a bed, you will be given a bar of soap. Whether or not it's been used before depends on how much you're paying. And there's probably scraps of soap in there as well.
Not good soap. Not good soap. Are you a fan of vanilla? No? You know? Yes, yes.
But-
Vanilla?
I was asking about my sexual preference.
Well,
Vanilla. Are you referring to the scent?
Yes.
It's a plant, you dumbass. Sorry, I don't want to say that.
Well, that ran through your head. I do not care much for how the soap smells. I care more for whether it cleans or not.
Then you might be a fan of vanilla. Yes.
I do not know how you came to this conclusion, but if you are offering a good bar of soap, then I will take you on the offer.
Yes.
I'll hit him. One of my bars of vanilla soap. I guess that's happening.
okay.
Okay, I guess I'm going to walk up and pick up the soap and exchange the soap. Just out of curiosity, does the soap look used or does it look pristine?
No, I didn't use this one.
God damn it, I was going to make a good joke. Never mind. Another time.
Yeah. Oh, before I hand it to him though, I'll
Okay, stop.
look in the face.
You're
You'll-
going to wash yourself, yes?
That is what I proclaim to do in the bathroom. Yes.
So you will bring back my soap, yes?
I do not plan on consuming one whole bar of soap for my body.
I wanna. This is stupid. I wanna insight him on if he's going to the
So
bathroom. Okay,
creepy.
that's.
You can insert that part. Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, he's gonna bring back. my-
Sure. Make an insight check.
Alina.
Flamebearer, whatever check
Yeah,
is
I'm
appropriate.
leaving. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm getting a wedding in 2 days.
I think I called it. By the time he comes back, 10 hours would have passed in roleplay.
Oh, that's in the way.
Okay, GM.
When Ilmar comes back, Flame Bear will be bathed.
Satsuka's still attuning
what
to the
have you-
sanding stone.
Oh wow, your
What have
hair's
you guys been
changed.
up to? Well, Flamebearer is
I'm only about halfway through turning to the sending stone by then.
Oh, okay. It seems like he's going to the bathroom. He seems a little possibly impatient at how he's being delayed and going to wash himself.
Alright, I give him soap. I give him soap.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to take the soap.
Great shower arc.
Have a good time.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh, have a good time.
I will spend the time, yes.
Can I incite Alina to see if she's being creepy?
Nope.
I don't know.
What does that mean?
That's up to you.
I don't want to open that can of worms. Never mind.
What do you mean?
Very wise.
Nothing. Not us, Streak.
Okay.
But why did you ask if the soap was used? Were you gonna ask for soap to clean the soap? What are you gonna do?
Stop
No,
saying
I have
soup.
to leave the dead joke. Stop saying soup, yeah. No, that's a joke, and I will have to. No, I can't say it because the joke is dead if I say it. I will use that joke at one point. Don't worry.
Fine. What's with these soap jokes? Why do you collect
No,
soap?
it's not. It's not what you think.
Okay.
Am I? Okay, wait. Would I be able to intuitively tell based on the arrangement of the building where the bathrooms are going to
Yeah,
be located?
I just realized the door probably left ajar if no one's using it, so you'd be able to see anyway.
Oh, okay.
Or there'd be like a moon on the door or whatever. is culturally appropriate.
Oh, I see.
Now darkness separates these two parts of the party. What's happening between them? None will ever know. Okay, what are you four
have to
doing up
BRB.
there? Okay.
I have to BRB
Yep,
anyway,
yep.
actually.
Okay.
Riha, Satsuka, Caleb, Alina.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, it's just attuned to the sending stone right now.
Yep. You're tuning.
Caleb. Let's see what's in my inventory.
Probably strawberries.
I wish ran out of strawberries a long time ago.
Oh. My condolences.
I think he's going to fiddle with the Miria bandana to see how best he wears him. To wear him. To wear that thing.
You want to try the bandana?
Yep.
Well, the obvious choices where it would normally fit would be forehead, mouth, neck, or upper arm. This is the Maria one. Okay. What color is it? Black. Well, I guess it's up to Caleb's sense of fashion. I mean, if you put it over your mouth, people might give you weird looks. The other three locations are probably fine. Wearing bandanas isn't exactly that common, but it's also not unusual.
Okay.
So where it looks best is, I guess, up to you.
Right. Well, I do not know about any of you, but it is a big day tomorrow, no? So, it is best to get proper rest.
Yes. Okay, Ro's gonna walk over here. Okay. So he probably has taken the saddle off at this point. So he's gonna put the saddle back on his back.
I would hope so. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, your hope. Anyway, the saddle on his back.
Yes.
He's gonna hold his scimitar in his right hand, his shield on the left hand.
Yes.
He's gonna do squats.
I see. What is the purpose of doing these squats? What do you hope to
To get
achieve?
used to the saddle on his back.
To get used to the saddle, let's have a look at your attributes.
Has a weight of 10. My chain short is a weight of 20, so I know it's not that bad.
Yeah, okay. So you have -1 strength. So you're trying to do essentially strength building exercises?
Yes.
Are you hoping for mechanical benefits, or is this flavor?
Well, if it helps with the saddle, mechanical stuff. But because I'm planning to carry the saddle on my back the whole time, so I don't want it to be a bother to me when I'm
Okay,
doing stuff.
I see. Right.
Or if you just want to like keep that in your mind, like okay,
yeah,
if you do this enough,
I don't have
times,
enough to
the
keep in
saddle
my
won't
mind.
bother you.
Thanks. Let's have a look.
Okay.
I believe the only way, so the saddle's burden, aside from the fact that it's not designed to be put on a human, like it's much wider than you, for example. You do not have the circumference of a horse, nowhere near it. Probably like a quarter of it. So aside from the awkwardness of it just not fitting you, the weight due to your strength would also be a burden.
I have a plan then.
You can't increase your strength without a considerable time investment, such as getting a level, and you can't adjust the awkwardness of it physically unless you somehow reshape it or do something.
That is what I'm planning
Up
to
with it.
do. I want to make it like a folding saddle or something, so that I can, like, I want to alter the shape, like fold it a little maybe, to put that on my back and like have it fit perfectly
Okay.
on it.
So generally speaking, a saddle is not really malleable. The leather is fairly rigid. It's designed to hold a shape for very long periods of time.
It's the previous generation, true.
What?
It's the previous generation saddles. We're making the new ones.
You want to invent a new kind of saddle?
No, just go on. Please ignore me.
Okay. To make modifications to the saddle, I think you'll need probably a leatherworker's toolkit.
Oh, jeez.
Do you have a leatherworking kit
I don't.
or skill?
No.
Okay, that's probably the best path if you want to modify a leather item.
All right, gotcha. Do any of you know how to work with leather?
Question, Trey.
Yes.
I don't think working with like making bow is like. I don't think making bow makes. Yeah.
If you did
people
know
come
how,
very
you
low.
would see over on your proficiencies, you would actually see leatherworker's
Leather.
tools.
Yeah, no, then.
You would specifically have skill with it.
Never mind. I don't have level working, Ruha. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to work leather.
Alina?
I don't think she knows.
Yes, I have worked with leather on me. Yes, yes.
I don't mean like have you worn leather armor. I mean, do you, can you alter the leather?
Can you work
Alter?
the leather?
Do you have leatherworker's tool proficiency on your sheet? It'll be with your instruments and stuff. Your other toolkits.
No.
I could. You wrote something on it. I don't.
I see. Okay, thank you very much. Totsuka,
Yes.
do you know how to work leather?
Not really.
Okay, then I shall see an expert on the matter. Okay.
Perhaps the blacksmith of the Blue Blazes may know someone who does.
Yes. If no one killed him, that is.
Can I insight that?
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Okay.
Ruha's wisdom takes on a physical form and insights Ruha.
Riiga has an out-of-body experience.
Can I have the ID? Can you play like the wise half of me?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Any more than I'm
Right.
already doing.
I'm gonna head out, guys, for the blacksmith.
It's currently nighttime.
Tomorrow.
We have a.
You're still playing the wise side of him.
I should have just said nothing.
We have a.
I did too much for you.
What are you saying?
No, I was just waiting for you to converse. Please.
There's no conversation happening here. Please interrupt.
We have a mission tomorrow, no? To, you know.
Oh,
Are you okay?
he's squatting. He was squatting right now.
Flamebearer just slipped and yelled in the The change.
It's extremely hard. Okay, I'm done.
And squatting?
Yeah,
Done
I have a
grunting.
chain
I don't-
shirt on and a saddle, and like a scimitar in my right hand and a shield on my left.
What is this music?
This is me ascending. I'm done with this shit.
What the fuck is this?
It's just part of the compilation.
Hmm, what do I call you again?
Who's Alina talking to?
Which one? Satsuka, yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, this one.
May I take that bed tonight by chance?
That's fine. I don't mind.
Thank you, thank you.
what? Are you gonna sneak out of the door or something?
Eh?
Inside
No,
check.
I would not do
Inside
such a
check.
thing. That is. Huh? What?
What are you
I
inciting?
just wanted more
I
air.
tuned out.
Oh,
I was having a religious
Okay.
experience.
So Alina said that she wanted to sleep on this bed, and
This
Satsuka
one by
said
the door?
okay. Yeah, and then I
Okay.
asked, oh, what? You want to sneak out the door at night or something? And then laughed, and then Alina said, oh, yeah. Right?
Was that a yes or a no? Did Lena deny it
yeah.
or affirm it?
No, I just wanted air. I just wanted air. This one.
Yeah, inside.
Okay. Alina, roll to me, I guess, whatever is appropriate.
Rolling. I didn't find my.
To GM. um.
Huh. Did you
All right.
change it?
So
It's just a compilation.
Does anything in her body look off? Like, does she look uncomfortable in her back or something? Is she like scratching or something? I don't know.
Okay, so
Like, whether she's got like an injury or something like that.
Yeah.
With your passive perception, she looks physically fine. She's taken 1 damage. Not sure how that would manifest.
All right. Hey, you wanna check on Delafo today? I can go spy on him.
Do not do that. You are stupid.
Okay, jeez, just say.
Wow.
Leave him alone.
alright, but the stupid check. I suppose she did act a little nervous, I suppose, about the obviously. I suppose even a deception like that. He's a coach deception. No, she was nervous about the question, I suppose, is the best way to say it. About the door
Okay.
question. That one.
Gotcha.
Mhm. Yes. Thumbs up.
Cool, cool.
Yes, yes. But I'm going to take my bed
Mm-hmm.
and get comfortable for sleeping.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Alina's getting ready for bed. Who else is getting ready for bed?
I am also doing that if I've attuned to the sending zone.
Yeah, by now, yep. Right, just rotate anti-clockwise. If you are putting your head down to sleep, that's clockwise. That's fine.
Wait for the-
Is Caleb getting ready for bed?
Yes.
In the one
Yes.
he's in?
Yep. Hang on.
All right. Oops. I clicked you at the same time.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
drag me out.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I'm
Hold
gonna lock
hold
the door
Alt
and wait for.
to go off grid.
Sorry.
Alt. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Everyone's dead.
Yep. Is Flamebearer,
Yeah, that's technically.
was there something in particular you wanted to do during this sequence, or are you just bathing yourself?
Yes, there was. And
Okay.
there still is.
Okay. Here's my proposal. Will it only
After
be a
break?
few minutes?
No, it really depends how it
Okay,
goes.
then
It
after
depends on
break.
you, it depends on other factors.
Yep.
So yeah.
All right, let's take a break first, then, guys. 5 minutes.
Okey-dokey.
Then we'll be back, and we'll see if we can get through the night without Aylmer sniff. Okay, be right back.
Without Aylmer.
Without Virgil even.
Without Virgil. I can't believe Virgil's dead.
Virgil's not dead.
Yeah. Well,
Virgil's
Gino,
just
that's how the weddings. That's how weddings work. The wife kills the husband before the wedding ceremony.
Yes. And the corpse is to become the new groom.
scared me.
That's what they sing at the weddings. Well, we are so familiar with all the components.
Yes.
Yes. We should host weddings.
Host weddings.
Yeah.
Roll 20.
No, we should open a business.
Yeah, I should sing. All the weddings happen.
I mean, that's better than the Mongolian throat singing attempt.
Is it? I don't think so. Don't you hate high pitch?
Who the fuck knows? I don't have it recorded, so me head is not very good to remember.
Chida uha. Spadam.
Why did you do? Well, Was it intentional?
What is? Blacknet?
No, just no, just a moment ago you said a Polish word. I was wondering if that was intentional.
Straciłem to wszystko.
Yeah, no. Okay, I see. No, you can
I
see.
wydaje się, że nie rozumiem.
Okay. Any serial experiments that fans would kill you on the spot.
Polish ones.
Any. Just any.
I'm just paying respects to my favorite culture. Two favorite cultures.
Oh.
Dzień dobry.
Oh.
Let's see what that is in Polish.
No.
I actually don't know what you said anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Google Translate translates lane to Polish. Leisure? What? Oh, it says okay. Thinks it's lying. Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's another thing.
The legend.
Hi.
Bye. Hello. Bye.
Is that like traditional Hong Kong singing? What was that?
No, it was just mad raving from a madman. It was
Seemed
just
like a
reeky.
whirlwind.
Sorry.
I haven't thought of that in a while. Should bring that back.
You should speak quieter so that nobody can actually understand what you're saying. That's a good idea.
Quietly. Speak more quietly, or else something will happen.
Guys, I hear voices. I'm concerned.
Oh,
Check voices.
yeah, that happens.
What voices?
Oh.
Such atmospheric voices.
How do I make them go away?
You can't. They were always
Hey, voice, I wasn't asking you. I was asking Atlas.
Alice can't.
How do you stop the voices?
Can't.
Yes, I'm not very familiar.
You merely have to learn to accept that they exist.
That doesn't sound like it would stop them. That sounds like encouragement.
Acceptance is the first step.
Okay, what's the second step?
Oh, I can't tell you until you've finished the first one. I'm afraid. It's like a quest line.
Accept it.
Okay, let's say I accept it.
I don't know. It didn't sound like it.
Accept the voices.
I think you're just too influenced by the voices.
No. 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 No.
Wow, so you're refusing to accept that you're influenced by the voices. Seems like you failed the first step.
No. I've accepted the voices. I've accepted they exist. That's what I did.
Mickey Mouse.
Come on. Just accept the voices. Come on.
I know. How do I strike a deal? I would like to
The
strike a deal
voices?
with the voices. Yeah.
Well, you have to form a contract first.
Okay, how do I form a contract?
Yoyosh. Would you like to form a
How the
contract?
fuck does he even join in on this instantly? Shut the fuck up.
I'm here to offer you a contract. You receive one end of the
Yes, I'm
contract,
listening.
and in return, I receive the other end of the contract.
There's no contract.
Cosmo Admiral. Good evening.
How big is his navy?
How big is your navy,
Military
Cosmo
contract.
Admiral? Asking for a friend.
Doge. I love Doge.
What are you?
You're from my chat. Oh, I know who you are now. Gotcha. I remember. Yes.
Obscure Trajan friends.
How's it going? Oh, I shouldn't chew gum in the middle of D&D. I won't too late. It's in my mouth. Okay. Are we all back?
The heck?
I'm here.
Dennis, that was Daz, T, Yule, Alice.
Resent the accusation.
I think I'm back.
I think we're back. You sound like you're back.
I think.
And we've got
Am I back?
some people
I don't know
on
if I'm back.
some people on Twitch who are definitely invested in this nothingness
Nope.
that's happened in the first 2 hours.
Why do I have
Everything's
to expose people to
happened.
this? I will not alter my plans.
I'm honestly baffled that
Not
people
to-
stay and watch this. It's just funny.
What do you mean? This is not purely just an archive for
yeah,
ourselves.
it's great. Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, Flamebearer, let's zoom in on your little
Excursion.
room, which I'm sure
Right.
you'll stay within the vicinity of.
Your assumptions might be false, but
Okay.
we'll see.
What are you doing?
I mean, nothing out of ordinary currently. Just to confirm, I will obviously have to take off my armor, right? Just a small technicality.
Yeah.
Let's assume I have taken it off. Let's assume I have bathed. Let's
Yeah.
assume I am walking up to the pile of armor. Would it be conceivable for me to try and carry it instead of wearing it again? Would it be possible to arrange it in a way
So-
where it's
So you've taken all your stuff off, and then you've bathed,
Yes.
and then you want to put your stuff back on, like clothing and whatever else, but not your armor.
Yes. Yeah, not my armor.
That should be fine. You didn't take your whole backpack and stuff with you to the bathroom, did you?
No, of course.
Okay, that sounds fine to me. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, something got my eye. Okay.
Damn eyelashes.
Yeah, in this case, all of these things are things I would like to do, and I'm currently at the exit of the bathroom with armor in my hands.
Okay.
It's because I do not wish to sleep in armor. I feel like that would be problematic, to say the least.
Yes, that does make it detrimental.
Okay. Let me leave. Open the door.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Right, and now that I'm out in the open,
I'll leave that open. Yeah.
scouting the room, looking at the room,
Mm-hmm.
I assume some time has passed. Just want to confirm, has anything changed in terms of the density of the population?
Nothing significant. Like within a threshold of 5, say, it's still roughly the same size group. Like some people might have gone to their rooms or come out of their rooms, or like a different number of maids serving, something like that.
I see. Okay. Take a deep breath, and I will try to take a path that will be in the least proximity to anyone. I would like to take a path that will be as far away from anyone as possible. I assume.
Okay. Most people
I assume that's the one.
because a lot of people are stuck here. People are sort of lounging around as though they're going to be here for a while. They're not. The place isn't necessarily bustling with its usual activity. Everyone's just kind of sitting around, so it's pretty easy to navigate
Okay,
through.
More sedimentary.
Yes,
Okay,
sedentary.
than moving. Okay.
Sedimentary. Oh no, they've become stone.
I don't see a problem with that. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Perfectly fine.
Right. I will walk up. Yes, Feinberger will walk up to the door,
Okay.
and he will stop himself with the hand in the middle of reaching the door handle, whatever is that is used to open it.
Okay.
He will shudder a bit, a small shiver running down his back,
Mm-hmm.
and he will place the armor down in front of the door.
Yeah.
Yes, and now he will turn around and see if he can spot any individual that looks to be sitting alone.
Sure. What kind of armor is it?
Let me quickly check. I think it's chainmail. I think so. I remember it has 16 AC, so it has to probably be. Yeah, it is chainmail.
It's chainmail.
But I mean, on
alright.
top of it, I would assume there is, there's also pauldrons,
Yeah, I'm just looking
stuff around
for.
it, yeah. I would assume I'm wearing more than just a chainmail.
Yes,
Even though,
certainly.
like, technically for D&D purposes, it counts as 16.
You'd have your own tabard and such.
Yes, yes.
I was hoping for a chainmail object to put down. There's a beholder wearing chainmail. What the fuck?
How does that work?
I don't know. It's actually got it across the eye stalks. I put it down. Where is it? Oh well. I don't know. I'll just put a. There's your chainmail. That's the see-through. I mean, that's the not see-through material.
Oh no.
Let me try that again.
I mean, that makes sense.
Does it?
Not really.
Oh, I was on the wrong layer. There we go.
Oh, so immersive, Trajan.
Hey, I care about immersion and you're welcome. Okay, and you're looking for someone who is alone?
Yeah, they don't seem to be in a group of people actively talking.
As in someone, as in a patron or someone who works here?
Patron. Only someone who would be staying.
Okay. So the people at the bar seem to be, I mean, they're all sitting side by side, but the fact that they are at a bar tells you that they are probably here alone. Are you just, are you... How hard do you want to look? Because everyone else is physically with someone.
Well, if I don't find anyone in particular, that's fine. Yes, there is
Okay.
another way, I think.
I mean, there's
Yes,
also,
I-
you know, this guy over here who's guarding a door, stuff like that.
Yeah, guarding a door
Over
doesn't
to
seem-
your left.
Okay, so there's no one who would be sitting alone, like in front of the fireplace or like in a corner or anything.
No, everyone else is within someone else's proximity. Currently.
Right. Guess I'll try the bar, right? That's the only feasible option currently
Mm-hmm.
in terms of people. Okay. I do not judge upon appearance, so I will just approach the first. Just to make sure, the second guy is the worker because he wears the same outfit token.
That is a bit confusing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I will
just wanted-
use a well-dressed gentleman to better distinguish.
Okay. Thank you. That makes a lot more sense. I will approach the first gentleman from the row in front of the bar. I'm not going to sit down. Yes.
Okay.
Greetings, dear person. Are you staying alone?
This man who is, he has a couple of empty mugs in front of him. Oh, staying. Oh, I don't want to stay here if I can help it. Need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Oh, you're not spending the night here. I
Well,
see.
at this rate I am, but it's not out of choice, I tell you that.
So you have not paid for a room yet?
Paid? I was told there'd be providing bed space free of charge.
Alright, my apologies. Okay, I'm going to move on to the second guy.
Yep.
Greetings, dear person. Are you staying alone tonight?
He turns around, like, to obviously see who's talking to him. Am I staying here alone? Who's asking?
Well, me personally.
I can see that. Do you work here?
No, I do not work here. I am a customer, you could say.
A customer. Well, due to these unfortunate circumstances, I too am a customer. I have secured myself a room.
Splendid. Is the room only for yourself?
Are you asking how many beds it has?
No, I am asking whether the room is meant only for you, or is it meant for more people?
I got it only for me. I had to pay a more substantial amount to secure it, but He kind of looks at the two guys either beside him with a bit of disdain in his face. I'd rather not be sleeping with this lot.
Understandable. However, may I ask if you would be opposed to additional company tonight?
At this point, he turns more fully to look at you and gives you a little bit of a sizing up. Additional
Of course, you
company.
would be compensated for your troubles.
Well, are you accustomed to sleeping on floors or in chairs? I'm not sharing a bed with you, sir.
Oh no, I was not suggesting sharing a bed.
Good.
You will be provided a bed.
So you want to borrow my floor, is that it?
No, I wish to borrow your room.
And sleep on the floor?
No, I believe there is a misunderstanding. I am offering you to spend a night in a merry company and get a bed as well. And instead, I will spend the night in your room.
You want to exchange rooms?
Correct.
And
I am willing to pay for this.
And what has the likes of you managed to secure for yourself,
Well, if you do not mind, you can present me your room and I will present my room. And then you can make a decision.
I'm sorry, do you live here? You seem a little out of place.
I am staying here the night, yes. But in terms of livelihood, no, I have not secured myself a place here. I come from a while.
Well, unless you can spare me a silver just to get off my chair, I don't think you're going to be worth my time.
Okay, let me quickly check my my pockets.
Out of character, I hope.
Yes, out of character. I would indeed be willing to spare a silver.
Are you showing him like that you have a silver? Kind of like, yeah.
Pull out.
He goes to take it without even really confirming anything. Fine. And your name, sir?
Oh, you can refer to me as Flamebearer.
Flamebearer. Well, you can call me Roombearer. I guess this is worth me getting off my chair.
All right, I will follow him.
By the way, I have locked the door, just so you know. Who has locked the door?
Both doors?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And is Riha going to Betty Buys?
No, he's waiting for the flame bearer, and he's doing his squats and exercise.
Doing exercises, gotcha.
Jesus.
This is the room I secured, one of the better rooms here. It was quite difficult. I had to outbid 2 others who had money on them, one of which wanted to fit his family in here, but no. I shouldn't have to sleep with all the others.
Alright, I understand. Let me take you to my lodgings.
Very well.
Doesn't move.
Okay, I will move the armor to the side, I guess, and I will knock on the door.
Knockety knock knock, Riha.
All right. So I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the door with my saddle on. I'll be like super out of breath. Super out of breath. Like I have a scimitar on my right hand, a shield on my left hand,
Yeah.
and I'm like sweaty, okay?
Yeah, we
I've
get
been
it.
working out.
I fucking hate you.
Hyperventilating. Okay, who is it?
Whoops.
Open or
He said, who is it?
Jeez.
It is me. You can open.
Alright. I'm gonna drop my shield. I'm just gonna put my shield on the floor. And then I'm gonna, with my left hand, open the door. Just unlock. Open it. And then I'm gonna pick the shield back up. Come back. Come in. Oh, gee.
What in the hell
Alright.
are you doing?
There are
Well,
some individuals in here. They are a merry lot.
Huh? What did you say?
I am not talking to you. You are
Okay,
welcome.
wh-
You are welcome,
Who are you talking
dear
to?
person. To there is a new friend.
A taller gentleman, well dressed, peers into the room, doesn't seem to want to step into it. I don't see this happening, Sir Flamebearer. Not unless, of course, you are willing to pay the price of my imminent suffering.
I do not wish to transfer the suffering to anyone else than me. I see. In this case, I apologize for the trouble, and thank you for listening to me. I wish you a good night.
Hey,
I'm
close the
going to
door.
the third guy.
I'm gonna go lock the doors. Lock the door again.
Knowing he's out there, you're gonna lock the door again?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense. Very wise.
I'm going to the third person.
The third guy, okay.
Greetings, dear person. Are you staying alone tonight?
The third guy who, so when you were talking to the first two, you did catch the attention of the people in the immediate vicinity, so this guy who was watching and listening before turns to you. You're going to ask me the same question, is that it?
Yes, I would like to know if you are opposed to additional company tonight.
Well, I just got a room for myself. I would get a room for my friends, but they had to stay outside. So it's just me.
All right. Would you be willing for a price, of course, to trade rooms?
Room up there, was it?
Correct. There is a few people in there that are quite jolly, you could say. I would assume their company would improve the night rather than lower the experience.
Is that so?
Yes, I merely wish to offer them a replacement for myself.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, what is it that makes you not want to spend the night with people that you obviously already know? Those are your
Sir, it
things
is
at the
not
door,
that
aren't they?
Simple.
Right.
Yes. It is not so much the people that I know or do not know, it is the people themselves. I'm not very comfortable with spending the night with other people in the same room.
At this point, this gentleman on the end here gets off his chair
Oh, no.
and all but slides his way between you two with this sort of smile on his face. Ah, I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. Do you mind if I take this opportunity for you? There's no need to bother yourself with the rest of your night. He's talking to this guy. And he
Are you?
takes you a step away. You're looking for a sole room to stay in, is that right, my friend?
Yes, that would be very nice if you could take me on my offer.
I
willing
just
to
so
pay.
happen to have secured one of these rooms down here. Rather humble, simple bed, single chair, and such. And it is yours, my friend, for the low price of a single gold coin. He takes
You
out the
referred to
key and
lodging.
holds it up. The entire
You
room,
referred
my
to
friend.
the lodging as a humble offer, yet you are speaking of a single piece of gold. That is a high price for a room.
Oh. I mistook you for a rather respected and wealthy individual. Was I mistaken?
I do not know at what point I would consider myself a wealthy individual. I am mostly concerned with getting myself a comfortable lodging to sleep in. I am willing to spare some silver, but I am not willing to overpay to that extent.
I see. Well, perhaps we can negotiate then. Silvers, you say? Make a persuasion check.
Alrighty, I'm making a persuasion check.
Alright.
Go. Alright. It's a
Alright.
13. Well, it's like the assassin.
Yeah, the assassin Lucky 13. That's what she's known as. Perhaps my initial price was a little steep. You'll forgive an individual such as myself trying to make a little bit of profit in these trying times, won't you?
I hold no grudge against you. The conditions were not clear.
Very well. I will reduce the price down by a whole half. 50 silvers.
I am willing to pay a 40 silver.
40 silvers. 50 silvers is less than 11 times what I paid for it originally. But 44 silvers. I always did like the number 4. Consider it rather lucky. What say you?
Understandable. Luckily, that is exactly the amount I have on hand with me. I do not even have to go back to my things. However, before we conclude the deal, I would like to take a look at your room if you do not mind.
Of course, of course. This way.
I have my suspicions about this guy.
What? Excuse me,
I
you
hope
do?
I hope he's just sly. I would like to. Yeah, I'll step in. I would like to take a good look at the window itself. Is it big enough for a person to get through?
Is it big enough for a person to get through? Yes.
Yes.
It is. The person would probably not. They would have great difficulty if they were wearing armor or if they were a large adult.
Okay. And there is a way that there are some like wings or something, some shutters.
There are shutters, yeah. You can close it and latch it.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'll
And
step
the
up.
it's the window is also sort of, it starts at about neck height, and so it's sort of, you don't immediately see who's standing out there on the path to the inn. You sort of look over them, so it offers that level of privacy as well.
Okay, understandable. All right, that looks good to me.
Very
Let me-
well.
Let me just get my things, all right?
I'll be waiting right here.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the door again.
Okay.
I think tea
Varti's
is
voice wasn't
actually...
a thing.
Ruha's be right back.
True.
I don't see why he wouldn't unlock the door. He did it last time.
Yeah,
I'm not going to describe that monstrosity. We all know it's happening.
Yes, I am not going to pay it too much heed either.
Mhm.
So I don't have many things with me. I mean, mostly just I would keep most of basically everything except for the shield and sword and my backpack. So yeah, just making sure. I mean, yeah, I guess the weapons. I have battle axe. Fuck, I don't have sword. I have battle axe.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I
So
get my...
you're only taking your axe with you?
Mhm.
Is
No, I'm taking all my things with me.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Are you leaving your armor here?
For the time being, yes.
Sure. Farewell, Devluna. Thanks for watching.
I will. I will try to use the who has distracted and just say, "I will be right back."
Okay.
Okay, dear person, might we exchange the silver for the key now?
Oh, please. Oh, that was a yes. He offers the key.
All right. I am going to take out 44 silver coins.
He takes them. He counts them. In front of you.
I would expect nothing less.
Twice. Well, Sir Flamebearer, was it? You need not worry about my accommodations for the night. I believe this business has made all this trouble worthwhile.
Oh, but I insist. I think it would be detrimental if they were to miss a person in the room.
Make a persuasion check.
Please, 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 please. Yes!
16. This one's going to be actively contested. Well, your friends do seem the interesting bunch, the very slight glimpse that I caught myself. What harm can come?
They mean no harm, I can assure you.
Your friends, are they wealthy? That is to say,
I believe some of them are wealthier than me.
Oh, is that so? I think this should be a very good night indeed.
I'm going. Wait. I'm going to put down my things and I'm going to like gesture for him to wait. Just let me put down my things. I will introduce you. Okay, I'll like quickly try to put things, just lay them down in the corner next to the door.
Okay,
No
in the
real-
room?
Yeah, in the room, of course, yes,
Yeah.
and then lock it in.
Throw your stuff down the room? Yep.
Yes. Yeah, because I still have to get the armor anyway. So yeah, follow me.
Mm-hmm.
Good tease. Perfect.
Yeah.
Is the guy following?
Yep, sorry, I'm coming.
Okay, yeah. No worries. I'm just making sure. I will knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
It is me once again. You can open.
Okay.
Should we having night terrors or something? Okay.
I'm squatting with the right hand. I mean, I'm taking a break probably. Okay, right hand. Open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Come in. So
Alright,
immediately, like my
Prince.
face is turned this way.
Yeah.
My saddle is to the door. I'm just doing squats immediately. On the grind set. I pick up my sword as well.
I will assume that nobody can sleep when Ruha's doing this, so I'll address everyone in the room.
Everyone's got their pillows over their heads, trying to suffocate themselves.
Alright, dear
Oops.
people,
Huh?
I have
I
someone
turn
to
around.
introduce to you all. This person over here is willing to trade rooms with me. We have struck a deal. And as such,
Hello.
will be my replacement for the night.
What?
Good evening, young sir. How do you do? My name is Ladwin.
My name is Bengu.
Bengu, pleasure to meet you. I'll be borrowing, well, I guess one of the beds over there for the night. I got caught up in
Wait,
this
I'm
mess.
gonna-
Is that alright?
Real quick.
Yes, you are free to pick.
Very well.
I'm gonna
Excuse me? Yes?
wait. I'm gonna size him up to see if he's like one of Belavor's soldiers or like a spy-looking ass character.
Uh,
I
I want to see if he's a spy. Okay, how are you going to do that? Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah, like
so-
how enthusiastic is he about coming into
So
this room
you
with
can
us?
go perception to focus on the physical, or insight to focus on like his body language and such.
Can I do both?
I mean, given that he's
okay.
actively moving away from you, you only have time to do one.
Okay, I'm gonna do insight because I'm curious about
Sure.
how gleeful he is that he gets to spend the night with us. Like,
In before this is
that's
the new
gonna be an
cameo.
indication.
Yeah, I'd also like it to insight.
Sure, yeah.
Like, as to why he's so gleeful about that.
Hmm. Oh,
Hang on, I need my sheet as well.
Satsuka
I'm
is
not hearing conversation.
Satsuka's still hearing Ruha's groans echoing in her mind. 5, okay. Is Alina dissociating from this?
Oh, I am sleeping. Yes.
Alina's
You
managing to
cannot
get to
sleep.
Alina's pretending to be asleep at least.
No.
Okay.
Hearing,
I refuse to believe you can sleep if Ru has exercise.
Ruha?
yeah.
Hmm.
Does he like take a liking to someone? Like, what is he up to?
You're getting a message, I believe,
Yep.
because only you succeeded.
Getting treated. This music is a classic.
You're a classic.
Classic example of an idiot.
There you go.
Okay.
The corner bed. I've always been a man of corner beds.
That's my bed.
Oh, my apologies. Window bed it is.
Oh
I
my
am going.
God.
I'm going to use that. I'm going to use the fact that they're focusing on the guy and get my armor and leave.
No,
You
I
just
was
go-
gonna. No, I'm immediately gonna ask him. Wait. Where did you go?
No, you
No, I
you,
mean,
you were making a
can have a
check on
contest.
him.
True, we can have it.
Yeah,
Okay.
as Ruha is facing away, I was going to move.
Yeah, he's already gone as soon as Gladwin walked
Okay.
past you.
Right. After I'm
You
done with the
can
corner
have
bed
my bed if
situation,
you'd
I'm gonna
like.
go. Flamera. On the door.
What was that, Sasuke?
I was gonna tell him, you can have my bed if you'd like. I have to go look for a ring I dropped outside. I will be back sometime later.
Ah, and the young man has abandoned his bed. I have 3 to choose from. This is my lucky night.
Alright, Satsuka has her things with her. She's gonna go outside.
The party's falling apart.
Wait a moment.
Is there any flat parts on the roof?
Not really, no.
Alright, then she's gonna
Well, I mean, the
go.
tops of the outhouses is probably pretty flat.
Flat
Nothing's
enough to
completely
lay down
flat.
a bedroll.
Yeah. It would smell pretty bad, though.
Hmm. I'm just gonna lay down my bedroll right here.
Just sleeping under the stars.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Ruha. Oh, Flamebearer is running away.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back because technically I haven't. Yeah, he hasn't moved while I was. So he has a decision to make whether he still follows me or he like yells across the room or whatever.
I'd be embarrassed if I yelled across the room, so I'm gonna do like see if he notices. If he doesn't, I'm just
And
gonna
that-
keep walking.
Everyone looks at you.
Yeah, in a busy place like this, no
Jeez.
way. I'm walking
No one
between
looks
5
at me.
people.
No.
Do you think a simple throat clearing is going to attract my attention?
I don't know. I'll clear your throat and we'll see.
Wow. Yeah, going to open the door,
Yeah.
Flamebearer.
walk in. Huh? Yes.
What is the deal with that? We don't know that man. Why did you let him into our room?
He's merely a fellow who's willing to strike a deal.
Ah,
I thought it would
I know the
be
best.
sad for. Alright, take a breath.
just give me a moment.
Alright, I can explain. I thought it would be sad if I were to depart and nobody would take my place in the room. So, I get you a replacement.
We don't know this man. What if he turns out to be a thief or a robber?
Are you not capable? Are you doubting your ability to protect yourself?
Yes. You can't rile me up. You can't do it.
What are you talking about? I'm merely suggesting that you should be more confident in your abilities. You have survived this long.
Nice tricking attempt. Look, he's a man. We're going to be sleeping. We're not going to take shifts all night to watch this man that we don't know, to make sure he doesn't steal our shit. Stuff.
Alright. Why are you suspecting the man?
Why wouldn't we?
Is it the norm to suspect everyone you do not know to be a thief?
If we're staying in the same room, yes.
By that logic, why did you not assume I am a thief?
We fought alongside you. We didn't just meet you and then say, "Oh, let's sleep together."
Technically, we just met today.
Yes, and we didn't just decide to sleep together. We did all these things. We have aligning goals. We know each other somewhat.
Well, this
What was the
person
reason
and me, we
that
also
that
have
man is
aligning
staying with
goals.
us? Why am I staying with him?
I mean, instead of me, I am not staying with you.
Well, get that man another room then. Why is he with us?
I thought you would be happier if you had someone instead of me, if I am leaving.
Well, why would that be the case?
I'm not sure, I just assumed that, the saying, the more the merrier, holds some merit.
Do you know our line of work? What? We are not just like a family, hanging out.
You do not appear to trust each other either way.
We trust each other when it comes to important things.
I did not see a display of trust down in the underground.
How so?
Do I need to remind you of the moment when Alina seemed to have done something questionable?
What is he talking about?
Mm.
When
When we were
do I
in
able to
the
remind
when
you
we were in
out there?
the maze underneath Carson Institute.
Yeah, and we saw that one guy when we were getting
No,
out.
and Alina seemed to have taken something, and you were the only one to notice.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Okay.
Look, she's never stolen from us. She may be. Look, everyone has flaws. Everyone is untrustworthy in some way. I don't trust some people to cook, even though I trust them in battle. I trust them enough to stay in the same room. That man, I do not know at all.
Why do you not ask him what his purpose is when staying in the room with you?
Just words for 5 minutes is not going to change it.
Why would he change? I am merely suggesting to get information from him. All the deal I struck was that he would replace me as a part of the, well, social circle, I believe.
You never asked us.
That is true.
It's not just your decision to make.
Well, you are free to negotiate with the men.
No, you made this deal.
Well, the deal has concluded. There is no
Without
additional
our
deal to
consent.
make.
It concerned us.
I do not understand why you're making this a problem. It is merely switching one person that you don't trust too much with another person that you do not trust too much. And I suspect he might be more fun than me.
I don't see you as unfun. I don't care.
I do not know whether this was a compliment.
I am not here to have fun.
I beg to differ. Have you taken a look at yourself?
I've been working out.
With a saddle.
It has its uses.
What uses does it have when there is no one to ride?
For now. But when the time comes, it will be too bothersome to get it out and then wear it.
Why would you need to wear it?
If I turn into a horse, I say quietly.
Right, you can do that. If that's the case, why would you be bothered with a saddle? Have you never ridden a horse without a saddle?
I don't know. Have I ever ridden a horse? Is that a thing?
Is riding a horse's thing? Yeah, that's a thing in Riga. People ride horses.
Okay. Is it like a lot harder to do that without a saddle? I actually don't know.
Bareback.
I would
I
assume
mean,
so.
it's uncomfortable for long distances. Like you can do it short term, all right, but the saddle is there for a reason.
Plus, it probably helps you not fall.
Helps you
know?
stabilize. Yeah.
If I ever turned into one, it would be like a short burst of speed or something, probably. In that case, stability is important.
Stability is important when you need to control the horse. You do not need to be controlled. The person can simply cling onto you.
Is that how it works?
Mm.
Because if I move around a lot, like independent of the guy, I feel like
I don't
they
know
would
how
have a
this is
harder
relevant
time
to the
staying
guy
on
taking
me.
the bed.
Yeah.
If someone was on me and I moved independently of his will, then that would mean he would have a harder time staying on me, which means the saddle would help greatly.
You simply lay down on the horse and hug their
Okay.
neck.
While Riha and Flamebearer are debating the semantics of riding a horse, we'll go back to what's actually happening. So Riha, you're laying out a bedroll? Not Riha, Satsuka.
I was
Yes,
going
in
to actually
front of
look
me.
over here first because I remember there's like a stable or something this way, I think.
So, yeah, if you keep circling around, there is a small stone wall and the horse yard beyond that.
Yeah. Is this guy actually out here?
Yes.
Hi there. Are you gonna be out here for the night?
It's my job to watch the door that you lot use. Yeah.
I see. Would it be alright if I set up a bedroll somewhere over here under the trees?
Alright. I mean, it's fine by me. Doesn't bother.
Okay. Thank you. I'll go do that then. We'll just set up her bedroll over here then.
Sure.
Share my token over here.
Right. Okay. So, Caleb,
Can we?
Yes.
what are you doing?
Trying to fall asleep, but since there's a stranger here, he's actually awake,
Hmm.
but pretending to be sleeping.
Are you awake? Hello,
No one's.
child?
How
Hmm.
convincing can I fake sleeping?
He's not checking.
Ah.
Ah, are you awake? Why is this room full of children? Ah, you there, miss?
I
Oh my.
guess I will get up a bit. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why not? Since everyone else is dead, Ruha's rushed out of the room.
Yes,
Bear switched places with this guy.
I'm afraid I'm a little bit confused. That gentleman with the long hair, is he a friend of yours?
We are like partners in work. Yes.
Partners in work, so you're associates. I see.
Yes.
Has my presence ruffled some feathers? I can't help but notice, but two others have left since I got here.
I'm not too sure. Maybe they're not used to sharing room with strangers. No.
I see. If it's that much of a bother, I can find somewhere else to sleep. I don't want to be a tremendous inconvenience to the group of you.
I mean,
Especially
You're-
since you're already trying to sleep. I thought we were going to have a night of festivities.
festivities.
Well, talking, getting to know each other, sharing stories, information, knowledge about the world.
Oh,
Perhaps some exchange of goods. I don't know.
well, I do have a bit of stories. Yes.
No. Your friends here are trying to sleep. I shan't bother them. I think since two others have already left, I may as well go and find a corner to sleep in somewhere, or a chair. I suppose I could take the bedding and use it as a... Yes, I'll take some bedding, I'll use it as a cushion for a chair, and I shall sleep on that. Yes.
You have no other bed? No.
Oh, it's fine. I've slept on streets before. I didn't just get born rich after all.
I do have a bedroll somewhere.
Oh, no. You keep it, miss. I wouldn't want to be in the hair of you for any longer than I must. Now, I bid you good night.
Are you sure?
Ta-ta.
Can I insight him?
Sure.
Does he seem...
What are you
Oh.
inciting?
He's not like trying to hide if he's upset or something. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like his emotional state, I suppose.
Go ahead and roll the hidden trauma.
Yeah, hidden trauma. Oh, 21.
21. Nice. He doesn't seem upset. He seems like he's certainly in a hurry to get out once he saw people sort of up and go when he came in. He seems like when he looks at you, he really focuses on you. He seems to be very people savvy, and perhaps it's that he picked up on how awkward this was for everyone, and you don't know why, but he seems to just want to get out of this mess now. And he closes the door.
That guy. That man there, very strange.
You are strange as well, no?
How so, Elena?
Well, you know, you have the funny ears, you know? It is kind of strange, no? And your friend turns into, like, creatures and fights things, you know? It's kind of weird.
I will not comment on Ruhan's fighting styles. I'll rather just go to bed.
And your other friend, they look through darkness like a darkness lurker.
What is a darkness lurker?
You know, like a, like a cat, you know, lurking.
Is that what cat? What you call cat in your homeland? Darkness lurkers.
No, it's like a creature that lurks in the darkness. It is not a whole creature. There is no such thing as a darkness lurker.
I see. Okay. Where's Ruha? Is he still arguing with Flamebearer outside?
I think they went outside, yes.
Which way are they outside?
Caleb's getting up.
Yeah. Which way are they outside?
I think in the tavern, from what I've heard. Not that I've heard many things. I was sleeping, you know?
Wow, Edward. How are you doing?
Wait a minute. Is it there? Okay.
Yeah, you could. They're not hard to spot.
Did you just leave the door open?
I'll close the door, actually.
Okay. I gotta figure out this door mechanic. It'll be so useful.
Hey, you two, are you still arguing about that person? You know, he's gone now.
Oh, you're right. I have lost the plot. Flambearer, can I be straight with you?
No, you have to be gay. I don't say. Of course, you can tell me what you want.
You have been very reasonable with every decision, everything you've done. This seems rash. Did you really do it because you thought we would be uncomfortable sleeping with you?
I don't believe I ever suggested that.
You said you would be less fun to us.
No, I merely thought that it would be in your best interest if I got a replacement for me. Usually people prefer to have a company.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
Which part are you, like, what are you doubting?
The part where you're denying what I'm saying and you're saying, oh, people prefer Mary stuff. Are you being honest when you say that? Do you really think that we would prefer a random ass person because more people is better?
Okay, should I say?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
guess I can. Yeah, throughout this whole exchange, Primebear has a straight face. There's like not a single twitch, not a single weird movement that you could discern as a sign of being disingenuous. There is, yeah, he's basically speaking things as he sees them. There's nothing to suggest otherwise.
Right. His breathing is fine, right?
No, he's not breathing. What do you mean?
But really, his breathing is fine, right?
Yeah, he's breathing.
He was
Very good.
he was not squatting with a saddle for the past 10 minutes.
Good to know.
Or was he?
I mean, I'm carrying around the armor, so I guess it's possibly slightly accelerated because I was just carrying around things rather hastily. But yeah, aside from it, no.
Wow. Well, if it was an honest mistake that you made, or if that is your honest judgment, then we are not like the people who would prefer more people because it's merrier. All right? We
Alright,
don't like that. Yes.
I see. I apologize. I sometimes make not the best choices in terms of people.
Is Caleb
That's
saying
all
anything?
right.
I will keep that in mind. Oh, what did you say?
Yeah, I'm asking if Caleb is saying anything or if he's just listening.
He's just listening.
Okay.
Well, if you still want to stay here, I'm not going to bother you. Yeah, I guess you have the room. You may as well, eh? Not that I'm saying you should. You can still totally come back. It would be fine with us.
Oh, that is a bit complicated. I would rather not return. There's nothing personal.
Sure, fair enough. Good night, I guess. Goodbye.
See you tomorrow morning, early, I believe.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Damn it. So you and Finblair have an argument?
Somewhat, yes.
Try to be nice with strangers, can you?
Yeah, you
Especially
questioned
when now flame bearer.
Mary.
Oh, he dodged that one.
Great timing.
I had to lock
Well,
me
I
in,
can-
Trey. Lock me out, Trey, from the bed.
Huh?
You monster. Never mind.
Just wait for him to get back. Unless he's not going to comment on the fact that the man is gone.
He probably will. I have a small thing to do. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how long he's gone, but
Okay, let's go to you.
I guess I could.
Blame
I guess I
that,
could stage it. Yes, that is me. I
Uh,
will,
Alone in your
Lemire will
room.
place the. He will place the armor in the corner,
Mhm.
and he will quickly check the room for any worrying signs of, possible spying holes or anything that could be exploited.
Sure. Give me a.
Investigation?
Yeah, investigation sounds good.
Yeah. It's a 21.
21. Nice. So, checking the surface of the room, you don't see any runes or magic inscriptions or anything like that. You don't see anything sort of wedged in the lock of the door, or the window is secure. You check all that stuff. No creepy crawlies in the bed covers. The closet's empty. Glance to the ceiling reveals nothing concerning. No little holes in the room that anyone could peek through. Seems, I mean, it's not a great room, but it's secure as far as little wooden rooms in an inn go.
Of course. In this case, I would like Yeah, probably nothing important will happen to me. So assuming I will get ready to sleep, I would like to. Obviously, yeah, I locked the door, but I would like to use a string I have and set it up so that I would like to attach a piece of the string to the door. Right here, the door.
Yep.
And another piece of the string attached to the window. The moving part, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. And I would like to wrap the string as I lay down, like rotate. Yes. As I lay down on the bed, I would like to attach the string to my pinky and my index finger, so that if either of them move, I will feel the movement on my either pinky or index.
Sorry, doesn't the door open inside, like indoor?
It does.
It doesn't matter how it opens. Oh wait. It does open inside, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
Change of plans?
yeah, a quick change of
Sure.
change
Yeah.
of plans.
Recalculating.
Recalculating. Take the closet and place the closet in front of the door. Move it. I mean,
Yep.
I'm strong.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm strong. Yeah, I would place it in front of the door, but in a way where it's not visible. Like you know how it's currently positioned. I wouldn't rotate it. I would place it so that it's not visible through the. Yeah, if the door gets ajar,
Right,
like picked
okay.
or something, I want the door to hit the closet. Yeah, like place it a bit away from the. So that if someone even opens it, slowly, they will not see the furniture object, but they will hit it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And the string goes for the window. It doesn't go for the door.
String to the window. Okay. Whoops, that's not. Oh well, we know what that means.
Squares everywhere. But yeah, that's basically it. And T is back, I think. So.
Okay. Riiga. The room is void of both Sudska and the strange man called Ladwin.
Happens. So, okay, on my way, we've locked the doors, I assume?
Sure.
Well, I first ask to Alina, because she was there. Hey, Alina, are you awake?
I get up.
Why are you gonna make me guilty? I feel guilty. Am I bothering you?
No, what do you need?
Where did Satsuka go?
I wasn't looking. I think she went that way.
She went outside? Caleb, do you know about this? If you're not sleeping.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Where did Satsuka go?
I think she's gone when the strange man comes in.
Well, I'm knocking the door, so is she gonna come back?
The
I
man
think
did
she'll-
not seem strange, personally.
No one asked.
Well,
No one asked you.
Alright, I'm gonna lock the door. I'm gonna hope that you hear her knock on the door if she comes, Caleb. So I'm just gonna do that. Lock the door.
mm-hmm.
I'm done. Nothing to do.
Okay. So, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you are going to sleep now, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Or attempting to.
I'd hate to prolong it.
Prolong what?
Man, the almost to long rest, the almost to sleep.
We stopped last session about to go to sleep. Do you actually think we would go to sleep this session?
No way, did we?
Okay.
Yes. Yes, the second to last words before the last session ended were, all right, I guess we have to go head to bed early.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That failed.
So, everyone is heading to sleep except Alina.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you wait?
How long? An hour, I suppose.
An hour. Okay. Over the course of an hour, the sounds coming from the rest of the tavern fade as the crowds calm down and people go to their rooms or set up places to sleep in the main hall itself. It's well and truly into the dark of night now. Not late, but, you know, certainly beyond curfew. If there was one, I don't remember. And an hour is long enough for everyone else in the room who is with you to be sound asleep. Yet you are awake. You remain awake. I'm going to change this music now, since we're having a significant shift in tone.
Wait a minute. Since Caleb is listening for Satsuka, I don't think he's asleep.
Just to be clear, when I said that, I just meant like, oh, you know, if she comes in the morning, if she knocks, I'm sure you'll be the first one to hear it.
Ah,
Yeah.
probably just locking Satsuka outside. Okay.
Yeah. Also, Satsuka could just pick her way in anyway.
Yeah, okay. In that case, for story purposes.
Alina,
Oh, sinister.
this is the night stealth music, yes. What do you do?
Alrighty. First things first. I gotta leave this room
Mm-hmm.
through the entrance there is probably work, right?
That leads
Do I have to-
outside.
Do I have to roll a stealth? Would I have to?
So, give me a stealth check. Roll with advantage.
Mhm.
The passive perception of people who are asleep is quite heavily penalized. So I'll factor that in.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta find it. Okay. $16.
16. Okay. That is not enough for anyone to be woken.
Ooh, I'll wipe the sweat off my brow. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just gonna. Hopefully, this door isn't like the squeakiest door in the room, because that's gonna be.
No, your stealth check is for your
Okay.
general movements through the room, so that's fine.
Yeah. And then we close it behind us. Yes, we're not.
Okay.
We're not animals.
Let's put on a night tint for immersion.
Unlike some people.
Come
Like some
on,
Peruvian
nighttime.
boys.
Man, that's great.
Did that tint work?
Yes, it's bluish.
Not for me, it's not.
Oh?
It's still
Not on
normal.
my end.
Try taking it off, then putting it back on. Yeah.
We tried turning it off and on again.
Have you tried restarting?
You know, I probably have to switch maps. That's probably what it is. Nope. Oh well. You can pretend. Just squint your eyes so that it's kind of darkish. Right.
Yeah, so I'll turn off a light in my room. And
It smells like smoke out here. The sky is dark and cloudy. The wind is cold but mild in strength. Don't see anyone around. You do.
Alrighty. There is. We'll take a little peek off this one. Gotcha. That's a peeking. That's peeking. Okay.
Sure.
Question.
Yeah.
There's nothing to like grab on up to the roof up there, is there? Like to any specific window.
This roof?
hypothetically. Yes.
I believe you've already tried to climb up here.
Yeah.
So
I thought about climbing up it, I believe. I didn't.
if you want to get onto this roof here, as with any roof in this region, it's simply overhanging roof tiles, which are stable once you're on them, but they're not exactly designed to resist all other directions of movement because they're in place due to gravity. So grabbing hold of the side and pulling yourself up is possible, but it will require a fairly good athletics check, or perhaps acrobatics if you are particularly good at that, without some other sort of aid, such as a ladder.
So, if we were to do a little sneaking this way,
Mm-hmm.
I need to get up to that window up there. The one that looks into Delafor's room, quotation marks.
Yep. Which are directly above about here.
Yeah, and that's about like what? 10, 15 feet up?
I think a standard roof is 15 feet high. So this is a second story window, so 20 feet?
20
Maybe.
feet.
Yeah, about 20 feet, I think.
Alrighty. Are these barrels here still together well enough? I forget if they were or not.
Together. One's standing,
Yeah.
one's on its side.
Like structurally, do they look?
Yeah, looks like it. They're not falling apart, that you can tell.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try and like move them into a position that I can climb up there with.
What kind of position would that be?
I suppose that's gonna be a little difficult, but like stacking them on top of each other.
Okay. Do you have
Sort of
something to help
clambering
you
onto
move
them.
the barrels? They are as large as you.
As large as me.
Yeah.
Besides my own body, do I have any rope? Oh, do I? Oh, I have some rope.
You have some rope.
Yeah, which I'm not
Okay.
sure would be the most helpful, but
So I'm going to say getting one of these barrels up on top of the other as a sole person is pretty tricky. If you choose to do it, I would ask for another stealth check with no advantage. Since this is just, if you make a sound, you make a sound. And also an athletics check. And I would require successes on both of those. Are you trying to avoid being noticed by this guy here as well?
Right, there's a guy that stands guard there. Probably, yeah.
Okay, so that'll come into your stealth check then. So if you choose to do that, it'll be stealth and athletics, no advantage.
I see. And how difficult would it be to like actually, is there something on the roof I can maybe like throw the rope up in like a hoop type way to hang on to?
That's really not a common thing in this area. Roof ornaments, unless it's like some extravagant big stone building, it's not much of a thing. Like if it was a church or something, it would certainly have all kinds of things to loop the rope around.
Alrighty. Barrels it is then.
Okay. Stealth and athletics.
Fail me now. There's a stealth. Oop, there's an athletics.
Okay. In terms of how loud you're being extra quiet. As far as you can tell, you haven't made enough noise to disturb anyone or let anyone know what you're doing. Athletics, you need the rope and the wheelbarrow to assist you with moving the barrel. It's going to take you, because of how quiet you're being, it's going to take you like 20 to 30 minutes of careful maneuvering to get the barrel on top of the other without making any noise or bumps or anything like that. Now you have two barrels standing upright. Together they go up about 10 feet.
I'm pretty tall. That's quite a bit of height. Would it be possible to like reach up to the windowsill up there? Is there a windowsill like that?
Yeah, the second story windowsill from the top of the ladder. I mean, to reach up, like reaching up above your head from on top of the barrels, possibly.
Alright, I'm gonna try and reach up there and sort of like maybe peek.
Okay, so you want to climb up on top of the barrels, you want to reach up for the windowsill, and you want to pull yourself up the wall by the sill to have a look through the window, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to ask for another athletics check from you.
Alrighty. Believe in yourself and you can do anything. That's a 10.
Okay. After taking a fair amount of time to get up the two barrels, still being as quiet and careful as you can, and reaching up and just being able to reach the sill, and then sort of pulling on it a bit to make sure it can support your entire weight on it. It takes you another 20 minutes at least to pull off this whole feat, to get up on the barrels without making any sound, and to make sure that the sill is secure, and to pull yourself up and have a look at the window. Looking, do you go for the window on the right or the left? So there's one here, and there's one here.
I think that would be left one, right?
I mean,
or
whether
it
it's
like
Alina's
Elena's
left, just ping the one you want. Doesn't matter.
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. You peer through the window glass and you see what looks to be curtains drawn. There is a soft light coming from inside it, and you can hear the occasional movements of footsteps and low voices and such.
Now, question. Is it possible to try and listen in? I'm not too sure.
It is. At the moment, you're currently holding yourself up by your hands. So for every action you want to do up here, I'm going to have another athletics check, and if it's too low, you are going to fall.
Of course.
Actually, strength save sounds better to me.
Strength save.
Yep.
Right.
So first of all, I'll have you do the listening attempt, which is a perception check, and then a strength save.
I was going to ask if it's possible to use a cup, but I don't think it's possible to use a cup. So
You need both hands to hold yourself up at the moment.
Yeah. So it's perception.
You must have pre-strapped a cup to your ear, then you would be able to do it.
Yeah.
Alina, why are you going with a cup in your ear? No reason. Perception to listen, yes.
17.
17 and a strength save.
Oh, 26.
Whoa!
Hey.
Just for that, you don't have to make the second strength save. Alina is determined tonight, so you're attempting to eavesdrop with your nose almost to the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, give me one moment. I just had to comment on that.
Oh.
Nothing.
Hmm.
So, you hear two voices, and because they are speaking so quietly and moving slightly around the room as they talk, you catch snippets of information. You catch words. I can send the keywords that you hear to you in a message, or I can just say them here for everyone to hear.
I think it'd be funnier if you sent them in a message.
Funnier. Right, Edward.
Yes. Yes. I think I would get a little lull out of that.
Is that Harry Potter music?
That'd be crazy. That doesn't even exist.
That.
Hmm.
Is that funny?
Right. Nothing. It's
I said, is that
It's just
funny?
nice to-
You said it would be funnier.
Oh, no.
It's not
You
funny?
said, what's funny?
Oh, no. And after that point, the light dims and you hear like a bed shifting, and it sounds like whoever's up there is going to sleep for the night.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, I will
So you
lower
have.
myself on. Oh,
I was going to say that strength save to overhear as much as you did. Yeah, so if you want to stay up, another strength save, but if you want to lower yourself down, then that's fine now.
seems
So,
like they're falling asleep.
Mhm.
I can only assume.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Actually, do I remember if Delafor was fond of talking before going to bed? Like, in blankets, like lying there.
What?
One
To
was
himself?
no,
Like at a
like maybe the
sleepover?
person he was talking to for one final like phrase or something
Like good night?
before the night. Not like a good night, but like a clarification or something.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
It's not important, Ben. It's not important.
Okay.
I'm going to lower myself onto the barrels.
Very
There's nothing else
well.
I can do up there. Besides,
Okay.
like, break in.
You can lower yourself back and climb down. I'll have. I have one last stealth check for making your way down safely from your tower of spyhood.
I know something terrible's going to happen when I roll this. Why do you do this to me?
Nonsense.
Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah.
17. That is good enough. I'm going to mark that one barrel is on top of the other. Unless you want to take the time to take it off again.
It's probably easier taking it off than putting it on, isn't it?
To do it quietly, arguably harder. Because you don't want it to hit the ground or anything.
But there's dirt, grass, it really cushions.
It's up to you.
We'll do it. We can't leave any.
No barrel
trace.
unturned.
Yes.
Okay. So to get down again, same as before, stealth and athletics.
Yeah. You know what? Can I?
You know what? Don't worry about another stealth.
Uh.
Because you just rolled one like 5 seconds ago, so just an athletics check.
Alright. I sure hope I don't. Oh no, that's not too bad.
Okay. So it takes you a considerable time. You've eaten up about an hour and a half of your... You spent an hour and a half out of bed at this point. But you do eventually get the barrel back in place.
Alrighty, just one more thing I needed to do. They're probably out too. It's pretty late. Dang it. Terrible. I'll go check anyways. I'm gonna head off this way. Because I think I remember some of the guys at a window over. Is it fenced?
Yeah, this fence cuts in at the corner here. It's about 8-9 feet tall, designed to sort of give privacy from the street.
Is it possible to like climb onto this to pass by the fence?
You could climb up the fence itself. You're on the side that has the supports on it.
Is that a tree out there? Right there?
Yeah, there is a tree there. So if you want to climb up in this corner, you can.
Would I be able to get back on the tree, or?
That's considerably trickier. Climbing up to give you a good view over this fence would be an athletics check. Let me randomize whether the tree is within reach of the fence without getting all the way up. It is not. You would have to get up on the roof.
Then I suppose I will see what chance has for us. Like my mother always said, tree shaking. I'll go climb this fence, whatever.
Concern for your mother. Athletics. 20.
20.
You easily make your way up with a good view over the fence at the yard and the 2 windows on the back end of the rook. Shutters are closed for both of them. There is light coming from within.
Both of them have light?
Yes.
Alrighty. We're gonna have to climb over.
Sure. I'd say that with 20 you can go up and over.
I'm gonna do a little bit of stealth in this way. Scoot,
Mhm.
scoot, scoot, scoot. I think it was this window. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond the shutters, is it just like straight to the room? There's no like curtain or anything?
These windows down here just have shutters, yeah. So
And is the
I'm
shutter
gonna.
on the outside or inside?
I mean, it's
Just shutter.
it's the it's the threshold between the outside and the inside. I'm not sure what you're asking.
There's no like glass? It's just a shutter?
No, not all houses have glass here because it's still sort of a Mediterranean region in some parts.
Ugh. Benevis is strange. Anyways, I'm gonna.
Very strange.
I'm
So
gonna take that.
I do want a stealth check for you to go through this garden area in the dark, since there is nothing but shutters between you and others.
Leave. 5.
So as you get to this second window, you hear this first window shift as someone goes to open it, and you see the shutters swing outward.
Can I jump into a bush? Is that enough time
I mean,
to jump into like a bush?
you can jump into a bush if you want to make more noise.
Oh, I guess that's true. Is dropping to the ground less noise than like...
Well, at the moment the shutters swing outward and that's it.
I see.
It's just a
And
pause.
Drop to the ground or lower myself,
Okay,
try and like
crouch down.
blend in. Mhm.
Don't see anything. This is in Remdorian. The city has rats the size of cats. Probably a dog rat. Don't say that. Don't want to deal with those things. The Lordship should be giving us new orders soon. Shutters close.
Did I get the window wrong?
The one?
I could have sworn it was this window. Or is it both?
This one.
Maybe this is one room?
This one opened.
Yeah.
You were hearing conversation from here.
Mm-hmm. I just thought they were only in this room. Or was it one big room? Surely not.
You don't know? Do you?
I don't. I've never been in it.
There we go. Amazing.
Terrible. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can I peek into this one? Just see if I got my hunch right here.
Yeah, give me a check of the perception variety.
Alrighty. 15.
15. Careful not to make yourself too noticeable. You peer through the slats of the shutter, and you see there is a low candle burning in this room. There are 3 beds on the other side of the window. You only can spot one person in the bed in this side of the room who appears to be asleep.
With the lights on?
It's a low burning candle.
Okay.
Where's the light cutting through the corner of the building there? What is that?
I don't see that.
You don't see that? That's probably fine.
Alright, okay, I'm all done. Now we just gotta sneak back. And then over the fence.
Okay.
Back in.
Give me an athletics check to get back over.
Alrighty. This shouldn't be too difficult. 21.
21. Scale the fence, come down the other side.
Ready up, ready up. And now we just watch out. Slip back in. Ruha really likes to lock the doors, so we'll lock it.
Perfect, correct.
Sleep.
Alright. Beautiful. Okay, there is something I need to calculate. I ask for your patience for 1 minute or 2. Okie dokie. That is where we're going to pause for the day.
Because we all slept.
We're out of time.
Finally, right?
Do not yet gain the benefits of a long rest. Touch nothing.
Couldn't even get to bed.
Next time. Next month.
Next time, surely.
Yeah, next year. I'll see you all then.
Yeah. Alright, let's have a look on Twitchy Itchy.
People die. Whoever was watching, they are dead by now.
Emotionally scarred.
Actually,
never to tune into Twitch again.
we had pretty good numbers for most of that. It was like 8 to 10. We only just dropped down to 6. Look, I don't know. With you guys there, that's like 5.
I don't think it counts if you don't have the window focused.
Yeah.
I think.
No. There's 17 in chat. All right. Thanks for joining us, guys. Back in the new year. Hopefully, we'll be back next week. Depends how long it takes for me to arrange a cameo and all that kind of stuff, or whether that's even something I'm going to do. I'm not sure yet. Depended what happened this time. We managed to get through 3 hours. I think the roleplay went slower than real life this session. One of those sessions.
Wow, every time.
Because only like 2 or 3 hours passed, not counting Alina's digging around. But we will be back next week, and we'll see you guys then. And remember, what did we say? We're on the same side.
Yeah.
Bye.